Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, people, where we discuss all things. Well, normally it's all things Premier League and obviously transfer window news, etc., etc. But the Champions League started tonight. Multiple teams kicked off their Champions League campaign. Mbappe double as Real Madrid came from behind. Hey, yo, that is crazy. Real Madrid overturning the deficit versus Marseille to win the game 2-1. It was a very entertaining game. Very entertaining game. Arsenal in a non-eventful game, picking up a 2-0 win away at Bilbao. Spurs, and what I heard was a non-eventful game. They picked up a victory versus Villarreal. What else as well? A very entertaining game that Jez was watching because he's a Dortmund. For those that know, Dortmund's one of his teams as well. Juventus 4, Dortmund 4. That seems to be game of the night. So people, get your questions in. I know the vast majority are going to be about Champions League, whether it's the games tonight, whether it's the games tomorrow, or the games on Thursday. If you got any questions in regards to the Premier League games coming up on the weekend, it could be boxing related with Crawford and Spence. The floor is yours, people. The floor is yours. So if you're a member of the channel, people, if you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. If you're kind enough to super chat, then I'll make sure they're the two surefire ways to make sure I get to your question, people, is either join the membership or super chat, people. But before I bring on the rest of the gang, all of that good stuff, hit the like button on the video, people. Make sure, whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching this back after, make sure you pay the tax, people, when you enter the city of Sarcasm, or if you live here, hit the like button on the video, share this out across all the socials, at Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram, people. Retweet and like, share from the Instagram, and just as important as those two things, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, people. Hit that notification bell. Shout out to my guy T Games. I think he rejoined the membership, but big up to T Games. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment, people. So you can see all the great perks, including how to get on the channel, plus more as well. Hey, you lot ain't got to block Vikrant. Did he say something crazy? Not Vikrant. It's Letty Wyland. What is he saying here? Now, you don't have to block Letty. He ain't saying nothing crazy. He ain't saying nothing crazy. Unblock him, man. He ain't saying nothing mad. But I appreciate you lot. But he didn't say nothing crazy apart from what's the hold up. Just for starters, if you don't know Letty, because if you're new here, there's always at least 5 minutes on the We Are Live very soon. So I don't know why you're saying hurry up and get this thing rolling. But all right, cool. Where we at? But big up my guy Vikran, big up Warrior J as well. Who else is in there? Big up Shine, big up Sham, big up my nephew in the cut as well. I think it was his comment before. That's why when he's like, yo, what's the hold up? It's like there's always a 5-minute wait. It's like, yo, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean, what's the hold up? Man just gotta chill out. You know, like, man just gotta relax. Hey, big up to the lovely Karma in the chat. Hope you're blessed, Karma. Hope everything's good as well. Big up TJ. Yes, you have said crazy things to me. Big up FN as well. Shout out to Jez in the building also. Yes, Jez, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, man, what's that, man? I'm good, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Big up Tyrell Gunner as well. And people, Veta will be here because I know Tuesdays is normally the United City show, but because City didn't play today, it was different English teams playing. That's why we're doing a Q&A. But Veta will be here shortly. I just spoke to him as we went live as well. But let's start. You know what? We'll start with the Mbappe double, Real Madrid, Marseille. That is also the game I watched as well. De Zerbi said here on the penalty, it's a disgrace. That wasn't a penalty at all. I'm sorry. I'm proud of my team. What else did he say? I'm proud of my team. Xavi Alonso said a lot happened in the match. The goalkeepers had their moments, and I'm very lucky to have Courtois. Marseille's goalkeeper also made some saves. People must have enjoyed it. It was crazy and extremely tense. I thoroughly enjoyed the game, in particular the first half as well. Was it a penalty? No, I don't think it was a penalty. I said that at the time on the watch-along. I don't think it was a penalty. However, on the balance of play, Madrid were the better side, in my opinion. They created the better chances, and they did, and it was a good piece of play that led to the penalty. So that's what it is. Maybe that doesn't happen and they get a draw. But Marseille were threatening going forward. But then again, take your chances. Aubameyang's got to score. Aubameyang, when he goes through on goal, I think, was it 1-0 at the time? I think it was 1-0 when Aubameyang's gone through at the time. You have to bins that. You have to score that. So, again, taking your chances influences matches, but it was a very, very good game. And I was saying this to Jez. I said it on the stream as well about how much more balanced Madrid looked like. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, Madrid And just made the point of, hey, this is what happens when you don't have three left wingers playing in the front three. And it's really that simple. Like Gula in the 10, he's a different 10 to a Bellingham. He's going to create for others and receive the ball on the half turn, even though he was at fault for the goal. Rodrigo on the left-hand side won the penalty. That I can't pronounce his name, Franco. Is it Mastantuno? How do you say his name?
Mastertono.
Master top quality. That's the first time I've watched him, and I was like, yo, who is this? Because he was balling out, and Mbappe in the 10 looks like he's on it. Like Mbappe looks on it. I don't know how to say. Like he looks quicker than he used to. I don't know what's going on. Mbappe, he just looks very, very sharp. That's what I'd say. Big up to, and speaking of sharp, big up man like Vader in the court. Yes, Vader, what are you saying? Oh, he's checking his door. He'll be back in a second. I didn't check. Vader will be back shortly. You didn't hear that compliment as well. But yes, their team does look way more balanced. They really, really did. Their team looked way, way more balanced. And then you have Tchouameni and Valverde. You got two fullbacks. Bombing on. Shame about the Trent injury. Of course, Carvajal got sent off, rightfully so as well. Holson and Militao as the centre-backs and Courtois. Like, Madrid could be a problem. I've said this. Madrid could be. And the fact that he made the change and the two wingers he brought on was Vinicius Jr. and Brahim Diaz. Bear in mind, Jude Bellingham, you could have came off the bench. Gonzalo Garcia could have came off the bench. Camavinga could have came off the bench as well. This is what I was saying on that Q&A in the summer when I was talking about solely from a talent perspective. When I said I believe in Europe, Real Madrid have the most talent. I don't think they're the best team. I think there's teams better than them. I think most of the top English clubs are better than them. I think Barcelona are a better team than them. I think PSG are a better team. But the point I was making is if Xavi Alonso gets it right, which he's definitely capable of, they are going to be a problem because of the amount of talent. Here are the players I've just said: Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Brahim Diaz, Gonzalo Garcia, Carvajal, Camavinga. Nobody's bringing that quality of player off the bench in the competition. That's why I was saying if Xavi Alonso gets it right, and it's not like they got scrubs on the pitch either. It's not like it's bad players on the pitch, or you say, oh, they rotated, or they rested. Like, they got quality all around. It's crazy. I was saying, speaking of sharp, man like Vader's in the cut as well. What are you saying, Vader? You good?
Yo! Am I good, man?
Yes.
Jazz, I see you, man.
This guy.
Let me say something, man. Let me say something. Jazz, good to see you.
Yo.
We got this Q&A happening. I want to say you're very generous to be here on the show talking UCL with a man that crashed out of the League Cup. So let's have a balanced convo. I know I introed with the shot, but I'm not gonna do any shots. Let's talk some ball tonight. And always I gotta, you know what I gotta do. You know what I gotta allow me.
Vader games. Yes, Vader. What are you saying, man?
Yo, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I can't really complain. I will ask you. You guys were just talking Real Madrid, right?
Yes, we were just talking Real Madrid. Yeah.
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the games, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna watch the extended highlights to really get caught up. I'm not gonna be watching no 90 minutes, especially Real Madrid. Now, is it a classic, typical Real Madrid game where there's controversy?
No, because it was actually a very entertaining game. To be honest, it was extreme. Like this game, I tell you, if you're gonna watch 90 minutes, watch this game. It's worth watching for the 90 minutes because Marseille played their part. It was a very entertaining game. Like two teams, good players, good managers, both went for it. That's what it is. There was like both like teams, like there was no like teams weren't. They both went to win is the point I'm making. There was no, all right, let's sit in and try and get a draw. And like, no, Madrid was more on the ball, but Marseille would like, no, there was a move that they put together that was like 25, 26 passes. It's like, damn, they moved the ball very well. On the counter-attack, they're dangerous because they got Greenwood, we got Tim Ware, Aubameyang, and I was like, okay, and they threw, but fullbacks overlapping. Like, they went for it. They didn't just go, all right, this is Madrid, we're going to sit in. So it made for an entertaining game.
Because I'm accustomed to something controversial happening in a Real Madrid game when it happens with regards to UCL. So I'm gonna like you said.
Is that against you? It's going to happen against you for you to say that.
No, this is Real Madrid. Period. Like this is just
okay.
the mystique, the lore the lore of Real Madrid. Like there's usually something like, so a man went down they were a man down, right?
Yeah, Madrid got a man sent off, rightfully so. Carvajal should have been sent
So
off.
I'm gonna go and watch that.
Even
I
though the
think it was
referee,
right.
even though the goalkeeper was, played up to it, you can't headbutt someone. Even though it wasn't like he launched his head back and proper headbutted him, you can't do them things.
You can't do
Madrid
that.
got 2 pens. One of them was a Stonewall pen. The second one, no, I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was harsh.
So would you not say that's controversial then?
Yeah, I suppose so. But again, refereeing decisions. I'll
go and watch it. I mean, I'll go and watch it.
Do I think it was a penalty? No, but because we're just so used to seeing worse, it's not controversial. It don't make it right. It don't make it right. I'm just saying, how do I put this? Like
Jez, were you surprised by it?
I didn't. To be honest, I didn't watch because I watched Dortmund and Tottenham.
Okay.
Here the thing is, it's like if you grow up around a lot of violence, when a violent act happens,
I don't want to hear that, Flawless.
What are we talking about? If you grow up in certain places, it's like that.
Yeah, but violence is violence. Controversy.
Yeah, it is. But I'm saying, you're saying to me, like, yeah, all right, it was violent, but it was nothing major to talk about like that. If I was Marseille, I'd feel aggrieved. But then again, like I said, like I always state when it comes to refereeing decisions and VAR, take it out of referee and VAR's decisions. Marseille had the opportunities to go in front and didn't. Bamiyan missed the sill. They was in good situations and didn't do enough. You can impact a game much more than VAR and officials can. If you do what you're supposed to, we're not talking about. I say this all the time. I've watched Manchester United be robbed of in certain games for years. I always say, you lot didn't do enough. Famous moments, but I'm going to talk about robberies, decisions that change the whole course of the Premier League. There's whole errors that don't happen if certain decisions don't get made, but you know what? Do better. For those that don't know, when Porto beat us with Mourinho, we had a perfectly good goal ruled for off this before VAR, ruled out as offside and it was onside, and we would have went 2-0 up. And if we go 2-0 up, we probably knock them out. We probably win the Champions League, and Mourinho probably doesn't go to Chelsea. That could change the whole course, but I'm not sat here saying, no, United didn't do enough that day. We should have beat Porto. That's on Fergie. That's on the team. They didn't do enough. So don't tell me about refereeing.
I just found it interesting because, again, like I said, I sit back and Jazz, you didn't see the game. I didn't see the game either. But
no.
When I listen, when I take a second, everybody in the chat, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. When I take a second and I listen to the word choice that Flawless uses, when he goes, they had 2 pens and one was a Stonewall pen. I'm like, ooh, okay. What was the other one? And to his, fair enough. I don't
think it was a pen. I said it when as soon as I seen it back on the first replay, I said that's not a penalty.
Classic Real Madrid. There we go. Classic.
Why are people so salty to Real Madrid? What happened?
Well, they're my rivals. You know this. That's why.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You lot got the now it makes sense. I hear it. But you say you lot play them again soon, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, this whole new format. Flawless isn't familiar with it, but this whole new format with the push button. They just push a button and all the fixtures are lined up.
They had that predetermined, man, before even the whole thing happens.
Trust me, Jazz. Trust me. Everything's already predetermined.
This is the guy that said he ain't taking no shots. We're going carry on.
You know what?
Hey, hold that.
You're right. I'm still vexed with how you hosted that crossover show. That's why I'm still vexed about that.
What? Yo, that was a great show, man. Caribbean hospitality. That was fantastic.
The show was great, Jazz. I'm not sure if you saw this, but listen.
No, I was in the chat. I was listening.
In the chat.
Okay. You can attest to this. Flawless has an inability to be a neutral host.
What?
He picks his moments. Jez, you know this. He picks his moments until when he's going to interject or give clarity. Listen, it was 1v3 the entire night, but I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to keep the shots to a minimum. I was still vexed about the other night.
It's cool, man. But it's cool. I expect it. It's all good, man. Don't worry, man. I'm because I'm gonna remember. Don't worry about it, man.
You're gonna remember. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up to the crossover night show.
Oh yeah, is it? Oh sure, man.
I'm trying to catch up.
Violence in the chat for Veta people.
Oh, here we go.
Violence. Yeah, Corey, I got you. I'll send you the link. Who's your team? Is that who's playing? Who is that? Who you support? I can't even make out who that is. What goalkeeper? Is that a goalkeeper? I can't even make out who that is on the screen. But go on, carry on, Plato.
Yeah, I think that's Martinez. I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, no way. No way you are. No way, Lay, you are Arsenal fan. Please no. Please no, you're not. You are not an Arsenal fan, yo. Please.
Can we talk about the format though? Can we talk about this UCL format? You guys maybe you guys will be happy with this or not, but I think there's too many games happening at the same time. I really do. If they're gonna have some games happen on a Thursday. Like, why?
I think it's only the only reason why they're doing the first game the first week of the Champions League on Thursdays as well is because they want to present the new format, but have all the Champions League matches in 1 week, and then from there on you go back to just Tuesday and Wednesday, which they did last season too, to be honest. But and then and then go back just to 2 days. They did the last season as well. This funny. I was in the panel with obviously Flawless, and I don't know if you know Peter, Chelsea fan, but we were talking about the format and how we talked about like me and Flawless personally, like I like the format. I mean, the only thing that I can say is that instead of 8, it should be probably 4 games. Like I don't mind how the whole format is. It's just the amount of games. Like maybe if you can kind of do the 4.
You think the quote unquote group stage,
the league phase.
Yeah.
Nah, I think the league. For me, you keep the league phase. You keep the league phase as it is, how it is. You have the 18 qualify that. It's just instead of 8 games, have 4 games. But the issue is you would need to reduce back the amount of teams that are in the competition, which they're not going to do. But that ain't happening. So it has to stay at 8 games.
Yeah.
Yo, Flawless, you're a joke, man.
Why
is this comment remaining on screen?
Oh, just to let
Karma, get the heck out of here, Karma. Karma, I ain't buying this.
Hey, be respectful you gotta be respectful to the queens out here, you know. Act like a king, all right? You know what I'm saying? Act like king that your queens raised you up to be, you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Veta's mumsy, man. Every single time. She raised you correctly. When we out here disrespecting her.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just
saying about why is it on the screen. But I bet if it was slandering me, you'd be all for it. You never say that.
No, listen. Every comment has its appropriate amount of time. This should be up for a brief amount of time. It's up here way too long.
You know what it is? You know what? I get packed up on every single stream by everybody on my channel.
Oh, where's the violence now, chat?
Yeah, when I get these are just facts. When I get a positive comment, I'm a back it. You came on disrespecting me. Jez over there cheerleading. TJ was already cursing me out before we even got on stream. It was crazy. Talking about I've said worse to Flawless, and I was like, yeah, crazy.
I say worse to Flawless before breakfast.
Facts. But yeah, I agree with this, Karma. So you are an absolute real one. And Letty's with you. I think he's a City fan, he's saying, because he's saying CTID and that. So in regards to what you lot doing, because you lot got Madrid. I'm looking forward to that. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But TJ, what are you saying? You good?
I thought I was done streaming for the day. And then I hear Vader bitching about the league format, the Champions League format. You got to be kidding me, dude. How can you not be entertained by this amount of football? I watched 4 or 5 games today, bro. It was fantastic, and I worked all day, and I was the most entertained. If you didn't like that Dortmund Juve game, bro, you're not a fan of the sport. It was fantastic. Don't look at me like I look at you. Don't give me that smirk. That is my job to look at you like that. I cannot believe look, everybody bitches. I'm gonna use that, TJ. Everybody bitches about the group stage in the old format. Everybody bitched about how there's not enough games to prove who deserves to go on to the knockouts. And with this very, very American way of going through the Champions League and what will be the future Super League, everybody was super impressed by it last season, and everybody other than Vader is praising it again this season. If you weren't a fan of the first day of Champions League football today, you know what? Go watch golf. It was incredible. Okay. It was an incredible spectacle today. Hold on, my wife is calling me. I'll be right back. Hold on, my wife is calling me.
To be fair,
lucky.
To be fair, Sinner versus Akros is better.
And in regard to you were saying there's too many games. I can't lie because I do know about this format because my team was in it last year, even though it was the Europa League people. But however, as I was saying anyway, yes, I think I was very skeptical of the format before it was rolled out. One, because the explanation wasn't really too clear. I'm not gonna lie about
that. Was all they limited it awful.
Yeah, not only was the explanation of it bad, then because the explanation of it is bad, the conversation of people trying to explain it was also terrible. But then now I've actually seen it roll out. I like it. I'm not gonna lie because I've said this. It throws up games you wouldn't get. You're not getting You're not getting Real Madrid versus Manchester City. You're not getting Liverpool versus Manchester City. You're not getting PSG versus Barcelona in the old group stage format. You're not getting games like that where you go, hey, you know what? That's a fire game, you know. You're not getting that type of games. You go through every single right. You're not getting Bayern Chelsea. Probably not getting Liverpool Atletico Madrid. That's just of this week. I'm looking here at next week as well. Probably not getting after PSG like I mentioned.
Because the thing is, because how it used to be is that depending on which pot you are, you only look something. Let's say you're pot one team, you only were able to draw in a team from pot 2, pot 3, and pot 4. So unless there was a year where one of the better teams happened to fall into pot 2 for whatever reason,
yeah,
you would maybe see only maybe a group of death. But even then the group of death is like a back-to-back, maybe 2 games of like the teams playing against each other. But in this format, not only regardless if you're on pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, you will play at least 2 times against each team in the pot.
Yeah. And
that makes the difference. That makes the difference in it. So you will always see that there will never be a Champions League week where you sit here and say, "Yo, there's like no good game." Like there will at least be 1 to 2 good games all the time.
Yeah, there won't be games where you look at it and you go, yeah, like I'm even just looking through here, and it's like even the match week 4, like a PSG Bayern, for example, like you normally have to wait till a quarterfinal, semifinal to get that game. You're not getting that opening.
Yeah, and then you get games. Sorry, I didn't hear the response to that before Vader ran away. But then you get games like today where you see Karabag beat Benfica. Like, and now you just saw a bunch of Azerbaijani part-timers go in there and kick the crap out of a premier team out of Portugal. Like this is what we asked for when we asked for a new format, or we wanted a new format, right? Like this is what I'm talking about. Like this, like look, I hated the old format. Now that I look at the new format, and look, maybe I'm just American. Maybe I just like watching every team go against each other, and then the best teams play the worst teams, and then you end up, trial by fire, Darwinism happening in your sports right in front of you instead of catering to the top, right? Like this is just what I like. And look, at the end of the day, you guys are all gonna like our format. Right, Corey. Like these guys just want to beat us. It's okay.
Oh yeah, bro. No country does like sports competitively. Like no one like creates that design better than like Americans, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, like give it a couple years, they're just gonna eliminate the draw. There's gonna be seats. There's gonna be, we got NFL seats, CJ. We're gonna have that in Europe, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. No more draws. You're just gonna do your.
They could literally do it with They could do it with this table. They could they already have the table.
They're already doing that. Bro. They're already doing that with the knockout stages in the playoffs, man. Like, look, the top 8 get a bye. 9 versus whatever it is, 21. I forget what it is. 9 versus 24. 24. They're doing it. They're doing it correctly. And if they want to continue to do it correctly, just completely get rid of draws, man. Completely get rid of them. And here's the thing: in the domestic leagues, like your Carabao Cups, your FA Cups, keep those the same, because that's incredible. I like the way that goes in the domestic leagues.
But the only thing I'll do say,
European competition, man, like I love this format, man.
The only thing I would say though is, the reason why you need the draw stuff is because who do you determine who's playing each other though? Because like it's easy because for example, let's use the NBA for example. Since we always know who's exactly in the competition, you're gonna play 4 times against a team in the West, and then 2 times against a team in the East. But in football, this is why you still need to keep the draw. Like, I ain't got no issue with the playoffs, me personally. Or
I think the playoffs a fantastic idea.
No, it is like I said, like you two are right. Like, you guys know I watch a lot of American sports. I watch the NFL. I watch baseball even a little bit now. I watch the NBA, and I enjoy it. It's cool. It's different. It doesn't feel as old school anymore. It's cool. I ain't got me to an issue. Like I think my only issue is most of the fact that we could go into January and still have Champions League football matches. But but because they have more teams in it, you have to have the matches. So it is what it is, kind of situation.
Not to distract from your point, but Vader, will you stand up for me? Can I see that shirt? Can I see that shirt, please?
He wants to see.
I normally get this request from the ladies, but sure.
No. Interesting. Even the Canadians are wearing our shirts. Indivisible. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Even the Canadians want to be us. That's all right.
Here we go. USA Canada beef. It's gonna be
USA. Good. Let's go.
Damn, bro. He's saying
he's wearing an American shirt.
Saying, I bleed red, white, and blue.
No. No.
Vader to USA. Here we go.
This is where you're going too far. Notice.
Put the waffle in the fries, man.
Notice the difference. It's actually a native. It's a native shirt.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well, that is cool.
It is, but hey, big up everyone. Top 10. Run up the likes. There's over 50 of you like in the building. We ain't even at 50 likes. We ain't even at 30.
Run up the likes.
Let's get to 50 likes. Hit the subscribe button. We are actually gonna get some analysis on games as well. You lot get your questions in. Corey, we'll go to you first. Arsenal run out 2-0 winners against Athletic Bilbao. Not the most eventful game, but got the victory. Defensively solid as Arsenal are. Not the best going forward, but did the business fought.
Listen, man, I survived not falling asleep, but it got the job done, man. I'll be real. But I will say this though, like as much as it's so crazy with this Arteta guy, bro. We went from it went so good on Saturday, and then he's come to we've come to today, and now he's to decide to like I want to fuck around.
How dare you talk negatively about Mikel Arteta? Sorry, go ahead.
Crazy. I don't know why Vader's looking like so. I don't know why Vader's looking so confused.
Vader, you didn't watch. I'm a Manchester United fan, and I was pissed how what
you know what? You know what was so crazy? You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy?
The frustrating thing what is it? It's like Arteta, bro. It's because like what he's doing wrong is like so obvious. So like that's why it's so confusing. I'm just like, why are you doing this instead of when you have this instead? Like, why do you choose to do one thing when the better option is clearly there? That's the thing. But the good thing is, I will say though, as much as he did mess up today, like with his lineup, he did fix it with his subs. So I will give him that. So he did correct his own fuck up. So we'll give him that today. But listen, got the job done. I'll be real. The defense is cooking right now. Mosquera, 3 straight games, bro. 3 great performances. I'll be real.
Saliba, give Saliba.
Right now, bro. Listen, bro. Right now, it's been Saliba the last 3 games. It doesn't look like
William Hughes.
Did you hear this?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
I mean, it's true.
It's true, man. It's William Hughes. It's like what?
No, bro. They don't say anything wrong.
Pedro for 20 minutes. They was like Nicholas who? It's the same shit.
Exactly, bro. Well, I don't know about Nicholas Jackson.
No, Jackson's fine.
I'm not saying they're the same level. I'm talking about it's the same type of thought process. Like Chelsea fans swore by Nicholas Jackson, seen João Pedro for 20 minutes in the Club World Cup, and were like Nicholas who? I forgot his surname.
Bro, they started calling him a nigga, bro. Like it's crazy. Wow. And by the way, I'm black.
Wow.
I'm black. But that's what they did though. Let's say I'm black. Just to reiterate. I am black.
Man had to clarify, bro. But no,
yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that because you sound like my brother, Jez. What the fuck are you out here?
Hey, to be fair, this the German accent. That's the problem. Like,
can I just say one thing real quick? And I appreciate your breakdown, Corey. But you're contradicting what TJ said coming in here with all his heat and energy. He said these games were highly entertaining. They said, who's criticizing the format? He was saying, were you not entertained?
Did you guys mention the Arsenal game? When you guys were
that's what he came
we were
in
talking
here
about
saying.
the games. We were talking about the game in general. I honestly didn't even mention the Arsenal game. I mentioned.
Oh, you weren't even including that.
I mentioned Karabakh Benfica. I mentioned Dortmund versus Juventus. I did not mention that.
My point.
Because I was about to say, if you guys talk about the games being entertaining, I don't know how the fuck you guys can bring up our game, bro.
No, we didn't.
Our game wasn't entertaining, but here's the thing, Corey, is you're not allowed. Sorry, real quick, real quick, and I got cooked in my chat, and I got cooked in the American Waffle group chat for not giving Arteta his flowers and for talking negative after a win. So, Corey, how fucking dare you criticize this manager after he delivered
we're not moving.
a 2-0 win against the worst team that qualified out of Spain. It's one of those things where, man, he did what was required. He did what was expected. And even then he almost screwed it up. You saw that starting 11. You knew what the first half was going to be like. And from 10 minutes to 35 minutes, it was exactly what you thought, because it just said that lineup says, you know what? We're going to allow you to come on to us. Pause. Like this. That is what is going to happen. And
to be fair, bro, that's what they were doing for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, they just had men going forward.
Exactly.
Going forward.
But what's it called? TJ brought up the midfield. Yo, you guys see this Mikel Merino guy? I'm telling you, this guy is. I'm telling you, bad. I'm being so for real, bro.
Dude,
I would never put this guy.
He's big. He's hairy, bro.
I would never put this guy in midfield again, bro. If he's touching the pitch, I'll be real. You're coming on to play. You're going to do false nine business. Like, you're not going anywhere near midfield. You see this guy? You say, bro. They say he's an 8, brother. I call him this guy's a -8. I promise you, this guy's a -8, bro. He cannot play in midfield. I'm sorry. Every time I see him in midfield, is how I know it's gonna be.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question when it comes to him? Because it's funny because, and I saw the outrage as well when it comes to Subimendi during the international break. It's like how Moreno and Subimendi can look so differently for Spain, but the moment they come back to Arsenal, it's kind of like they look hella limited. So is it all down?
What do you think that is?
See, you know where I'm gonna go with this, but do you then think that Moreno can play actually in the midfield, but it's rather than how the manager is using him?
I mean, he definitely looks worse than he probably like he actually can. Like, because we seen him for Spain, bro. Like, we seen what he was doing international break. He was on smoke, and he was playing in midfield then. So definitely the way Arteta uses, the way Arteta his style of play definitely affects majority of these players. Like, bro, we see what Martinelli was doing 2-3 years ago. Now look at him.
Yeah.
All right. We get it. We get it.
I thought you was doing a Bruno impression from the Manchester derby. My bad. Sorry, go.
No, Vader, absolutely. Until the guy brings me a major
in it, so I thought he was doing this Bruno thing.
You're so disingenuous when you say that. It's insane. But Vader. I can't. The complete absence of nuance in YouTube and every word that comes out of Vader's mouth is absolutely insane to me. Is like you don't win a trophy, a meaningful trophy for 6 years, Vader. You aren't gonna be frustrated. Answer me honestly. Answer me honestly.
I said yes. Amber and Arteta out. I'm with you guys. So yeah.
No, you don't. We headed to the same destination. We on different boats. We established this. We on different.
I hear Corey's analysis, his breakdown of what happened in the first half. Yeah, and I hear TJ, so I'm here to reemphasize, amplify the Arteta out. Yeah, we know it. He's a terrible manager. He got something wrong. He lucked out by getting this win. Arteta out. Yeah. These other games that were also happening at the same time. This is why I don't like the format.
Arsenal was there. Arsenal was there.
Yeah, but there was a second game that was playing at the same time, right? There were 2 games.
Yeah, but we don't know who was there.
It was like PSV and stuff.
PSV
and USG.
I clarified.
Hey, what about it? Respect USG.
Yeah, and game wasn't too good. The Spurs game wasn't too good, but the rest of them.
I heard the USG PSV game was on smoke.
I heard that was.
By the way, I want all my credit. I want all my credit for the USG stock that I have.
Tell him.
No, tell him. Hold on. I was advocating for USG for so many years. All I was hearing is Union saying Jollof, Julian Jane, audience. No. You and that guy surfer, bro. You too.
Yeah,
You
end
the chat. I want my credit for the USG. I put stocks.
It's not. So for those that don't know, this was like 2-3 years ago. So there was
3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's like I think it was 3 years ago. Peter, there was a few others. So it was just a whole heap of crooks who were on this channel. No, the names change, but the mentality stays the same. So Spurs were doing bad at the time. Chelsea were doing bad at the time. A couple other teams. So these lot tried to do these, these what's the word? Hipster loans. So they tried Southampton, that died. Southampton.
Man say hipster.
Hold on. The thing is,
rather than look at the table and go, all right, I'm gonna go to Real Madrid. I'm gonna go to Madrid. I'm gonna go to Barcelona. I'm gonna go. They tried this.
I hear it, man. United fans are doing that now.
So they tried Southampton, that died because Southampton got relegated. They tried another team that died, and then for some reason they
hold
Belgian team. USG,
hold on.
Get him,
This is my defense. This is my defense. Yeah, the Southampton loan is what it is, man. Mandem FC, bro. We had Lavia and them out there, but we support the brothers. What's wrong with that? And then the USG one. USG was actually on the uprise, but nobody knew about it.
What country are USG from?
Belgium.
Yeah, they're in Belgium. They went to the Belgian Pro.
I don't know.
Yeah, we going to do this.
Belgium, bro. Bro, the Belgian, bro. By the way, that was the year before Boniface actually went to Leverkusen. We was there invested when Boniface was still there. But this was the time when Matomo had loans at USG and that. Nah, bro, we was invested. We was invested, and I want just some credit.
Yeah, so they was invested, and it was like, we gonna do watch-alongs, and we gonna do the nine happen. And the actual
we were busy.
The actual first USG watch-along I did with Steve when they played.
I was there too. I was there too. Don't do it.
There was a PSV in the Europa League.
Ajax.
That was it. I'm wrong which side. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Luton. That was the other one. Thank you, man.
No. We didn't.
10 win Luton. 10 win.
No. Hold on. I didn't go on the Luton loan. I only support this. This is all Steve right there.
This guy.
See, Steve gave a good argument, and I said I agree.
Like, it was not a good argument. It was not a good argument, bro.
I feel like just saying that is Vader's left, and like Vader's energy is just transferred over to Jez. You know what I'm saying? Because
because it's like he convinced. No,
I remember. I remember the members only stream when Steve was trying to sell this to everybody, and he was calling wins against like Brentford and Aston Villa. They'll get points. They'll get points at home against Liverpool. And I'm like, no, they're not, dude. It was absolutely unbelievable. Now look what happened. Steve became a fan, and now they're in League One. I think I see it. I think I see it.
Luton.
I think I see
that Luton thing.
Wait, did they get back-to-back relegations?
Yeah, back for relegation. They're League One though.
That's crazy.
But this is the thing though. This is the thing though. I was persuaded, and then after I think there was this Leeds Luton game, which was like 4-3 and was the madness. I was like, yo, you know what? If they can play like this, but they can not concede as many goals, they got something. Steve might be onto something, and then they got relegated. It's like, yo,
might be onto something. You stop right there. Steve might be onto something. No, with this one.
The thing is, that what I didn't like is here, because everybody disagreed with him. I was trying to see it from a different side. I'm trying to see it from the other side. I was like, you know what? He's kind of speaking to me, bro. Like he's speaking to my soul.
He spoke to your soul.
Whenever you're agreeing with Steve, you have to think about it like if you're agreeing with Vader. Like, am I really? Is this really the best decision I could be making for my life and my YouTube career?
Hey, Steve, fight back. The whole point is here.
You talking about you seen it from the other side, and you know what was on the other side. Well, big up to Judge Mo for the raid every single time, man.
The maddest thing is here.
Before you carry on, Jets. Hey, Mo, hope you're blessed. Hope you're good. Big up for the raid. Everyone who's joined over. Run up the likes, people, if you are indeed new here. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to TJ's channel. Subscribe to Corey's channel. Subscribe to Veta's channel. There's Corey AFC, Veta Games TV, TJ Warren TV. One of the mods be kind enough to drop all their links in the chat. Please, people. Yeah, go on, just before we move on. Go on.
You know the maddest thing about it is, yeah, Mimi was coming into my DMs thinking that I was bucking Luton. And I was saying, no.
Lie to her. Yeah. Because she asked me about it. See, this is why.
No.
Because you tried to. This is shout out to Mimi. This is someone else who was on the channel. Watford fan. She still watches and stuff like that. And she messaged me about something I had said or something like that. That Jez had tried to throw me under the bus for. And I was like, you know what, Jez? You know what I'm saying? Talking. This was on the timeline. This guy threw me under the bus on Twitter. And I was like,
Flawless. Check the private chat. Yeah, check the private chat.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I was not on the Luton bandwagon. I only agreed with Steve. And the USG one, I literally followed, since 2022, I followed USG on Twitter. I literally retweet and quote tweet their tweets.
Retweet hype. So the point is, I'm making
and a quote tweet.
This guy tried to, and I was like, have you not heard him back in Luton? Then he tried to deny it, and the man pulled up the stream. You know what I'm saying? This fucking here's the stream now. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, big up Madge for forwarding that to me. Big up Madge.
Madge, you are a criminal.
I'm not gonna lie, Jess.
You are a
stream
criminal.
Has you in like 4K, bro. You're finished.
You're finished. Click the last link. Click the last link in there. Yeah, there you go.
This is what we do. This is what we do all the time.
I'll check up on my status of Luton Town surviving because I think I'm doing all right with that prediction so far.
I don't think you are. But go on. We'll go to.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yo, you said they're getting 10 wins this season. How many wins they got?
4.
All right, cool. So they gotta get 6 more.
Okay, cool. Let's look at their next game.
All right, cool. Let's go. Hear the confidence that he said.
Yo, man, actually had a full Luton debate, bro.
Hold on. Let me remove this shit. Hear the confidence the man said it to me. I didn't say it to him, you know. I didn't prompt him and say, hey, you know what, Steve? Let's run through these fixtures then. He's prompted early people because he's confident. He's talking the talk and just seeing that.
He was really talking with Chester. He was like, yeah, what's called my shell survival.
It was wild.
I can't believe we're discussing Luton Town's fixtures, you know.
Draw versus the draw versus right.
Okay, so that's not a win. So go on.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We will Newcastle Luton. Oh God. Oh.
You ain't say it.
Where is it?
He said Newcastle, so I said Newcastle.
It's at St. James's Park.
They ain't beating you there.
They might get a draw.
Okay, so
that's Chris Wood scored a hat trick there.
They got Sheffield United at their ground at Luton's ground. They'll win that game.
They might get that one. They could win that one.
That's 5. Go on, carry on.
They host Man United.
They could be us.
I'll go for a win.
I'll go draw.
I say draw. You want to go? All right, so that's 6. Go on.
Liverpool
away.
Go on, say what you want to say. Luton win.
No. They'll lose that one.
Okay.
Aston Villa.
Where?
I
think draw.
At their ground.
So you think they're going back to back? You think they beating United and Aston Villa back to back?
Hell no.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
They can maybe get a draw, but
no, actually.
Hey, what's that? Hold on, grab it back. What's that?
Wait.
Yo. Insane, man.
So you lot can see this. And shout out to Carmen Lovely in the chat to drop everyone. Again, make sure you subscribe to Veta Games TV. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Make sure you subscribe to Corey AFC on YouTube as well. I run it back for you, just 1 second. And Eddie's a criminal for this too. I forgot about his involvement in this. All right, cool. So they gotta get 6 more.
Okay, cool. Let's look at their next game.
All right, cool. Let's go. Are they beating Brian?
Not beating Brian. I can't believe we're discussing Luton Town's fixtures.
When Ryan makes sense.
When Ryan is making a logical statement,
okay, so that's a win. So go
on. Absolutely not.
We will Newcastle Luton. Oh God. Oh.
Say it.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, you said Newcastle, so I said Newcastle.
It's at St. James's Park.
They ain't beating you there.
They might get a draw.
Okay, so
Hey man, Chris Wood scored a hat trick there.
They got Sheffield United at their ground at Luton's ground. They'll win that game.
They might get that one. They could win that one.
That's 5. Go on, carry on.
They host Man United.
They could beat us. To be honest,
I'll go for a win.
I'll go draw.
I say draw. You want to go? All right, so that's 6. Go on.
Liverpool away.
Go on, say it. What you want to say? Luton win.
No. They'll lose that one.
I believe this.
Aston Villa.
Where?
At
I think draw.
At their ground.
So you think they're going back to back? You think they beating United and Aston Villa back to back?
Yeah, Villa make Europe that year. Like,
No. Actually, no. Hold on, I found the other win. Sorry, I'll go for a draw versus Villa. They'll beat Palace away. They will beat Palace away. They'll draw.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, we don't. But we're just gonna let him.
Well, it is Henderson and
No,
go.
we're talking about Crystal Palace here.
Yeah, this plane ain't got no wheels, but we gonna let him still jump in and fly the plane. Go on, carry on. Carry on, man. The floor's yours. You're at 7. We ain't even disputed these dodgy picks. Go on, we're at 7.
Luton Town host Nottingham Forest.
They could win that.
I'll go for
probably
a
draw.
there.
I'll probably say a draw to be honest.
They go away to Spurs, they'll lose that. They'll go away to Arsenal, they will
lose. They will lose to Arsenal.
They'll be Arsenal.
They'll lose to Arsenal.
a narrow loss.
Oh my god. Okay.
Carry on.
I'm just.
Yeah, we know. Go on, carry on.
This is actually insane, bro.
He was cooked as soon as he said they would get a result against Newcastle.
Yeah, no, but no one told you.
Look.
But you chose to, I'm gonna get in the plane.
Because I have beliefs and I stick by them, and they're actually win that.
Go ahead and cook, Steve. We're listening.
They host Bournemouth.
We're listening, Steve. That's all.
They beat Bournemouth.
They're not beating. So what's that? 4 home wins in a row. So they've won 4 games all season long, and now they're gonna win 4 in a row. Yeah.
No, because they'll draw versus Brighton.
No, 4 home games.
The home games, yeah.
You picked them 4.
They're on a
you
really
picked them
good
4.
run. They're actually on a really good run right now.
Okay, cool, but they've won 4 games all season long. Okay, they've won 2 straight games, but they have won 4 games all season long, and they're gonna win 4 the next 4. All right, so cool. Go on, carry on.
I can't wait.
All right, so they're beating Bournemouth. Okay, so they beat is FA Cup, but all right, go on. That don't count. But all right, so 9 wins. Wait, did you have them beating Bournemouth?
Actually, no. I'll go for a draw.
Okay, all right, so we're at 8 wins still. Go on, carry on.
Man City away, they'll lose. They'll beat Brentford.
They'll beat Brentford.
Home away. Okay, so that's 5 wins in a row. All right, bet. So that's 9.
5 wins in a row. I said they lose to City.
Yeah,
home. You've got 5 home. You've got them within 5 home games in a row.
No, because Bournemouth will be a draw.
Okay, 4 out of their next 5 home games they win. Yeah. All right, cool. Go on. That's 9.
They got Wolves away.
Okay.
They'll probably lose.
Okay. So we're at 9 still. Carry on.
They host Everton. They'll beat Everton.
So that's 10. Everton at home, yeah?
Yeah,
Everton at home.
It's at Luton's ground.
Yeah, so that's 10.
And actually, they've beaten Everton on both occasions this year at Goodison.
All right,
so they'll beat Everton.
Yeah. Go on. Hey, Sunshine, I know you're entertained. You crack it up. We're talking about Luton Town. Hey, people can't say we are biased to the Big 6 on this show. Go on, carry on. So they're going to win 5 out of the next 6 home games. So that's
shout the Q&A.
West Ham away, they'll get a draw. Bournemouth away, they'll lose, and they'll beat Fulham on the last day of the season.
So that's 11. So you're saying they win 6? What is it? 6 out of their next 7 home games?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, 5 out of their next. I said a draw versus Brighton.
Hey, let me.
I said they'll beat Sheffield United. They'll beat Man United. They'll draw with Villa. They'll beat Forest.
I'm talking solely the home games because you've not picked them to win any away games. So I'm just checking. So I'm just looking at the home game. So what did you say about Brighton? Did you say
draw?
What did you say?
Draw.
Okay, Sheffield United. You said they beat, yeah.
Yeah.
You said they beat Sheffield United. You said they beat Manchester United, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about Villa?
Draw.
Okay. Forest at home.
Win.
So that's 3 from 4.
Yeah.
Bournemouth at home.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Draw.
Okay, so that's 3 from 5. Brentford at home.
Win. For Luton.
4 from 6. Everton at home.
Luton will win that. Yeah.
5 from 7. Fulham at home.
Win.
Okay, so you're saying they're winning 6
from 8.
You're saying they're winning 6 from 8. Fez? Right.
How many home games? How many home games have they? Hold on. Let me just ask a question.
When we're done with this, we gotta review. We gotta
How many
review.
home games have they won as is?
You want all competitions or just Prem?
Let's just keep it Prem.
It's the Premier
Look how Eddie was bullying him, bro. Let's continue.
Drawn. No, so they've got 2 wins
out of how many home games?
10.
So now they got 2 out of 10, but they finna go 6 for 8.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, we just have to clear it up for everybody.
You're not really playing anybody good at their ground.
Steve, brother, I hear you. We just had to lay everything out there for everybody else. That's it. That's all. Don't worry. I'm here for it. I'm here for you too. I'm here for it. That's it. I'll let you cook, kid. Go ahead and cook, kid.
Okay, here's the crazy thing about you. Y'all saying this. But they've won. Okay, so let's look at their past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many wins? How many wins?
Yep, that shit crazy for that.
They have.
Listen, brother, you don't have to prove anything to me. I'm not the one you made the bet with. I just want to know. Okay. I didn't ask them. They went 2 from 10, but they're about to go 6 for 8. That's all I'm saying.
Actually in good form.
All I'm saying
they're
is
good form. I hear you.
All I'm saying is yes. All I'm saying is season starts.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Just season starts now, my boy. Season starts now. Listen.
You know what?
They literally, out of their past 7 games, have 1 loss, 2 draws, and 4 wins. That's pretty good.
Okay. So you said again. Think about what you said. Out of their last, how many? They had 7 games. They had 4 wins. 1 draw, right?
That's pretty good.
But that's still not that 6. That's still not that 6 that you was hoping for. It's still not the 6 you was hoping for. It's still under 6. I want to. We go see. This is what I'm saying. That's why you play the game. The games are played. You know what?
Look.
If it works out, Steve, you look like a genius. If not, we will be here. No, because you called it.
That's
you called it.
I stood on business this entire season.
That's it.
It's not on business, though. This is what it's about.
Hey, this is what it's about.
Thank you. On business. That Everton are going down.
Everton. Hey, don't disrespect.
What is killing me, bro? What is that?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Dice deserves better than that. Dice. So you have all the faith in the world in Luton Town, but Sean Dice can't get your respect. That's crazy.
One of the teams got a the other one didn't.
We still cook.
Eddie cooked on that. Eddie absolutely cooked on that.
We still cook. Take your points back. Business is
business. Get with the program. Get with the program. Let's look at Everton's schedule.
Let's not. No, you proved your point. We're not doing the Everton review. We are not here for an Everton review.
Hey, all I'm saying is here. I'm after listening to all this. I'm a believer.
Okay, we'll give you the relegation.
Now, for content reasons here. I actually want to see this happening now. I actually want to see this. Today's the
By the way, I was
man
the
said
same
I'm
guy
a believer,
that said,
you know.
I was the same guy that said
explain
before the
yourself,
season started,
bro.
we would lose at Luton Town away, and everybody was laughing
This
at me.
isn't
then.
Shrek. This isn't the monkey.
So yes,
I'm a believer.
yes.
Let me.
I have been like.
That's what I'm saying, Steve. Let them laugh. You let them laugh.
Exactly.
You let them laugh.
All I'm saying is here today. The 29th of January 2024. By the end of the season, I'm coming back to the stream. I'm telling you, bro. This will probably be the most thing that I care about for the rest of the season. If we're not going to win a trophy.
This is definitely making 2024 funniest moments, regardless.
Why is it so funny? I don't get it.
Because we out here standing up for Luton Town, dog.
Wow.
That's how you know we out of here. We out here we stand with Luton. We stand with Luton. That's why.
This is the absurdity of mankind. I think it's
business, man.
So all I'm saying is here, there's nothing to lose for. If you get relegated and they don't get the 10 wins, and I know they're not going to care about.
I don't even know if they'll need 10 wins. Do you think they'll need 10 wins?
No, they'll need 10 wins for you, but for themselves, absolutely not. They'll be happy. They'll be happy just to be here. Luton's happy just to be here.
Flawless came up with it. No. Flawless came up with the 10 wins thing.
That's me. No. That was you. You said they'll get 10 wins. Don't do that. Don't try it. You said they'll get 10 wins in total. Yes.
I think.
But the overall point is that I think they'll survive.
Yeah.
I think they
you did say they'll survive, and then you went. So that's where it started initially. You said they'll survive, and then you said you think they'll get 10 wins. I don't think they're getting 10 wins. You're saying they're going 6-8, and these men have got 2 and 10.
But their recent form is very good. It is very good.
Form. What do they say? Form is what? Temporary. Class is
permanent.
And I think that 2 out of 10 looks pretty permanent to me. God damn it. I don't know
about you. And he was 100% correct.
Yo,
by the way,
no,
all the accusations are true, brother.
No. See, but we watched this video here. What did I say that was so criminal? I only said I'm a believer.
I'm a believer.
Hey, what's the issue with that? I'm just.
You said you're a believer that Luton would get 10 wins.
No, I'm a believer, but I literally said even prior to that, yeah. He convinced, I was convinced, so I'm a believer. I was proven wrong, and since then, by the way, Flawless,
brother,
as
it doesn't
evidence.
matter if you
hold on,
bro. It's the fact that you even believed it.
No, because the thing is, as well as I literally in that same clip, I actually also said, that if they get relegated, nobody gonna care. That this is what it is then. So I will see.
So to be fair. Luton followed that conversation up because it was at the beginning of 2024. Luton followed that conversation up with a 4-0 win at home against Brighton. 4-0.
How many games went after that?
1.
Hey, bro, this is thing. Everybody can be wrong. I got hook wing. I got hook wing, bro. I got hook wing. You know what I'm saying? And since when have I actually bucked Steve since then? I've bucked him since then. He fooled me twice and fooled me once. Shame on me. Nah, fool on them.
Bro.
Okay, I'll list it up. Newcastle draw. Sheffield United at home lost 3-1. Lost 2-1 at home to Man United. Lost 4-1 away at Anfield. Lost 6-2 in the FA Cup. We all remember that. I think Holland scored like 5. Lost to Aston Villa at home. Drew to Crystal Palace at Selhurst. Lost against Bournemouth away. Drew to Luton. Drew to Forest. Lost to Tottenham. Lost to Arsenal, both away. Beat Bournemouth at Kenilworth.
What was the score?
What?
What was the Arsenal score?
The Arsenal's 2-0. 2-0 at home. 2-0 at the Emirates.
He was right.
It was respectful. It was respectful. And then And then they won at Kenilworth Road on April 6th, 2024, and then got blown out at the Etihad the next week, 5-1, and then got blown out the next week at home, 5-1 against Brentford, and then finished off with 3 losses in a row, 1 to Wolves. Well, I guess they drew it at Everton, or with Everton coming to town, but they were going to beat Everton, right? Okay. 1-1 draw.
Everton were going to go down too, apparently.
3-1 against West Ham at the London Stadium, and then to finish it off, 4-2 Fulham at Kenilworth Road. They got one win. The rest of the season after that Brighton blowout.
All these home wins, and they couldn't even like go out on their shield at home.
Hello.
On the last game of the season.
No. Deep it. They didn't win one game at home after that. Not one.
Not one. So I blame Rob Edwards because they have the quality, in my opinion. They have the quality.
This prediction is the level of Staffy saying that Onana is the best goalkeeper in the world. Like it is that level of fraudulence.
But like I said, just because I'm a believer doesn't mean it makes me a crook. Like, I used to believe in a lot of things. I used to believe Spurs came in the Champions League, and it never happened. And it's not gonna happen.
Well, you didn't anyone in the chat is there in the chat. That is the video right there, people. It's literally, if you type in Sarcasm City TV, Luton Town will win 10 games.
Yo, Flawless, you need to get down the clips channel, bro.
It is. Yeah. I'm gonna chat to Prime and get that.
I was about to say, you need to get Prime on that.
100%. I didn't end up doing the 2024 best bits, but I still got it noted down with the time because I was gonna do it. Yeah, it's hilarious. So, people, that's the Sarcasm City TV in a nutshell, people, where we might on the Champions League stream go back and start talking about Luton. How did we get here? Is because we were talking about Jez being a crook. That's how we got here. And then
the whole point. We start off because I said I just want a bit more credit for my USG stuff for even keeping
stuff. USG actually deserves the plaudits, though.
Bro. They were 3-0, bro. They were 3-0 up. They literally just gave away a goal at the end. That was it.
Yeah. It's just the fact that Eddie was what's it called, and it was talking about class.
Eddie, I kind of like Eddie.
Saying form is temporary, class is permanent. That 2 in 10 looks pretty permanent. God damn it, like facts.
No, Eddie, and see, and this is what I don't like. I don't like when you go so hard, pause on the random. Like there was no need for that. So I had to step in.
It was every need. Oh, jeez. But we are going to get back to Champions League. You lot get any questions in. It's just Sarcasm City TV in a nutshell. We've been crazy from the beginning, people. But TJ, we'll go to you. We actually got your thoughts on it. I know you did a match reaction, everything like that. But your further thoughts on the Arsenal game. And you lot, make sure you subscribe to TJ.
Well, look, I'll give Arteta his flowers, man, for the subs. You know, a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Otherwise, it's started deaf, right? Like, look. Martinelli came on and absolutely cooked. So did Trossard. But I think Athletic Club was pretty punched out by that point. You bring speed on, Martinelli just ran right through him and scored. Like and look, fantastic finish. I'm not going to take anything away from Martinelli. He scores against
come on, CJ. The finish,
like it was great. But dude, why is everybody discounting Unai Simon like as a goalkeeper now? Like I don't understand that. It was a great goal.
But even still, bro, he literally hit it straight.
It was a great goal, bro. It went underneath it. It went underneath him. So what?
I think put it this way, TJ. If that's right and Williams is running through and he lets that in, you're screwing about that.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am, man.
You'd be annoyed at the defense,
bro. If he hits it straight at him, and it goes in, bro. Nah, man.
I don't know, man. One-on-one with the keeper like that, and look, and I might sound like a fraud right now, and that's totally fine. But I think the center backs have to do a lot better there. And if you're gonna blame anybody, blame the center backs for letting him get through that and break the line like that. Like the defending was absolutely shocking. It was absolutely shocking on that. And the goal, the Trossard's goal, I think was more of a crime than that was. To be, if I'm being 100% real with you, and look, at the end of the day, we got the win, right? So I'm not gonna rake Arteta over the coals too much because he ended up getting it right at the end. But I will tell you this right now: we are not going to be able to survive in the Champions League stage, let alone the knockout stages, playing that midfield and starting out that midfield with the lack of creativity. With the only player that you have on the pitch that's creative is isolated on the left, and you're forced to play it down the right. Like, are we going to have the comfortable conversations that we had, but uncomfortable conversations that now that he's on Arsenal, like Nani Madueke? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that? Like, look, Nani Madueke, I think he has a ceiling. I think he's very good. He's very direct. And if your left backs and your center backs are not prepared for it, or they're playing too far up the pitch, he'll burn you, because he is willing to be that guy that will take on his man. He doesn't really shy back. He doesn't hold play up. He's kind of like Martinelli on the right, but I think he's a lot more effective. I think he's better on the ball than Martinelli is, but he gets himself isolated, and Arteta allowed him to get isolated, especially when you have nobody creative in the midfield to go in there and help him out. He was by far, in my opinion, our worst player on the pitch today. Like, I hate to say it, because he cooked when we played Nottingham Forest, but we weren't playing Nottingham Forest today. They played a completely different style of football. They allowed him to come onto him, and they absorbed him, essentially. I don't know if that's a pause, but I'll just say pause anyway. Like, it's literally just one of those things where if you can't help the guy, he's not going to be able to create something out of nothing like Bukayo Saka can. So here's what I'm saying. Nani Madueke is going to be a good squad player for Arsenal. He's going to come in for Saka at the 70th, 75th minute, hopefully, hopefully we're not still running the gimmick of running Saka into the ground. But we know what Nani Madueke is. We've seen his bar at Chelsea. There's a reason Chelsea didn't want to hold on to him, and why Arsenal wanted to go in for him. Arsenal never wanted him to be a starting 11 player. Why did we bring in Eze? It wasn't because Kai Havertz got injured. I'm not hearing that gimmick. It's because we needed a left winger, and we needed a creative left, and we needed somebody creative on the left. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that starting 11 showed me what they were going to show me. And our subs just had way too much energy, and we overwhelmed them. So I'm, big up to Mascara, big up to Eze. I thought Eze was fantastic today. Our midfield three, I'm not mentioning any of them, because I thought they were woeful, and that includes Declan Rice. I thought they were woeful today. But our entire back line, sans Calafiori, was great as well. I think Mascara was a fantastic signing. I can't wait to see Nkapie play. I want to see Nkapie get serious minutes this weekend, because I think he deserves, given his pedigree that we got out of Germany for him, I think he deserves more than 6 microwave minutes at the end of a 2-0 match. We need to see him get some serious minutes to see if we have somebody that's worth, putting MLS, who I thought was an up-and-coming left back, on the bench and third in the depth chart. So, yeah.
Okay. That is fair. Everyone tapped in. Warrior J, I get it. So he says, yeah, Jez, your thoughts on the Juventus 4, Dortmund 4? Jez was watching it on the Twitch. It's a supremely eventful game. 4-4. That's what you need. Thoughts on it, Jez?
Fuck, man. Like, what's funny part? That's the funny part about it, because we was literally on the stream, and I literally said, when it was 4-2, I literally called it. If Juventus scores the third goal, they're going to equalize. And what happened? They literally equalized after they scored the third goal. And again, it's just one of the many issues that Dortmund have. It's like, defensively, the quality is just not there. Sula's fat ass needs to leave the football club. Like, dude can't move. The dude looks like he had a whole pizza before the game and at halftime. Like, look at him for the second goal that they scored. Like, what? Like, and this is the issue again. Comes again back to Kovac. It's like, why is he in the back line? Why is he in the back line when you play a high line? And like, first and foremost, you shouldn't be at the football club no more. Like, just shouldn't be. And then, most importantly, this dude can't play in the high line no more. It needs to stop. And the thing is, I'm not even going to criticize the high line, because it's probably one of the only goals that you conceded because of that. But first, which is the funny part, the way the game just turned around from a game where it was really tight, both teams trying to understand each other, to go to a 4-4 game is crazy, actually. No, I think nobody could expect it. But then again, I do think the Juventus goalkeeper contributed massively, I don't know what he was on, especially for the young Couto goal. It's just a near post finish. Like Couto's just running through the Juventus team. Cool, you can say someone should have made the tackle, but that shot wasn't with any sort of power, and he just let it go. That's why I say hashtag no midgets in goal. Like that dude looks like a midget in goal. Like right.
No midgets in
That's
goal.
wild, bro.
I'm sorry, if you're like 6, no offense to no midgets, sorry, like no offense to no midgets, but if you're like 6'2" and under, no, that's crazy, Flores. What the hell? What the hell?
You crazy? You crazy?
No. I'm saying because I'm just saying if you're 6'2" and under as a goalkeeper, I just don't respect you. Like,
what? So you don't hold on? No. What? So you don't respect Raya?
Yes, bro. I'm so it'd be it's like my black keeper, bro. Corey, it's like my black keeper.
Let's get back to the game, man.
I didn't know we were doing it like this, Jez. First, this, bro.
That picture, Isak is crazy, man.
Let's say all I'm saying is here, Corey. There's other policies as well, which I probably can't speak about. But anyways, but this is what I say. Small keepers liability. I don't know what he was doing. But on the Juventus side, Vlahovic just turned it back, even though there was unfortunate defending from our part. Kenan Yildiz, this kid is going to be a superstar, but I'm not surprised. I've been seeing this kid for years. The kid is just amazing, and it's just, I don't know what it is, but every Turkish player just got a ball striking. Even back when I used to live in Germany, and there's like a lot of Turkish people that I used to play football with, they all know how to kick the football. I don't know what it is, but the kid is amazing, honestly. So yeah, didn't even to be honest, I expected a loss in that game. So the fact that we drew the game is at least a good thing, but in context of how it happened, is a bad thing.
First, I hear you on that. Yeah, 4-4 is crazy, and the fact that you said at 4-2, like, yeah, we go concede twice here. And speaking of that, switching to your other team, Spurs versus Villarreal, ran out 1-0 winners. Didn't watch the game. I heard it was very, very uneventful. Not the best.
Your other team too. Speaking of hipster.
Wait, hold on. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I just have to go back to this goalkeeper shit because it's crazy.
All right, go on. Yeah.
Hold on, no, Jez. This is the last thing. This is just the last thing I'm gonna ask you because this will really tell me like where you are, bro. So what? You're telling me what's good? So you said 6'2" under. Yeah, you're gonna tell me you don't respect Casillas?
No.
All right, yeah, cool.
What?
Nice.
Okay.
All right, continue. I have my answer.
You don't respect David. You don't respect David Raya.
No, like he's no. Like it's like my black keeper policy. I don't want a black keeper at Tottenham or
Montez.
No. There's just certain taboos that I don't want.
Ridiculous.
Anyways,
we got more questions for him. We can ask.
Off it. But no, bro, it's the game. It's the same. It's the same shit. It's the same. Like one. Let me actually start with the positive. Which I think is super telling this season. 4 clean sheets in like 5 games. I don't even think we had 5 clean sheets last season. So the fact that you can clearly see immediately he made us a lot more defensively sound. A lot of people, even within our own fan base, starting to rate our defenders all of the sudden again. Let's see how long it will actually last. Like I always thought that they are quality defenders, and last season they looked way worse than what they actually are because of the way we was playing last season. So the fact that we're playing a bit more defensively and the team's defensively more structured, you're kind of seeing the quality of what the players can do actually. But here's the problem now. I've been saying this since Burnley, the first game of the Premier League. I've been saying this now during the Bournemouth game, and I said that during the West Ham game, and I don't give a shit that we beat West Ham 3-0. We scored only 2 goals when they had 10 men, and the game was damn near done for West Ham. What are actually the tactics, bro? What am I actually watching when I'm watching Tottenham? I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. I'm watching, like, one moment I'm seeing us trying to build up from the back, trying to progress it and shit like that. And then we hoofing it to nobody, and the opposition team got it. Then the next moment, I'm seeing us pressing from a mid block. We can't win the ball back, and then we kind of go back into our own. Next thing, I'm seeing a high line, and we're not pressing in the high line, and I'm seeing balls over the top to the defense. Again, I'm just don't know what we're doing. I tweeted it out and say, if it's not a goalkeeper, if it's not a mistake from an opposition team, or a corner, or a set piece, how is actually Thomas? What the fuck is Thomas Frank's football, bro? Like, what is that? What is that? I can't sit here and respect that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care that we're winning these football matches. And one thing I give him that is, and it's just the funniest part. People was trying to call me out for the way I was feeling about Frank right now and the way we're looking right now. And Frank, after the game, admitted them himself that offensively we looked dog shit. So the manager said it right, but I'm the monkey. This is what you guys are saying. That I'm the crazy guy for calling out the obvious issues. Again, 2 games in a row. I said it even without even seeing a full 90 minutes before West Ham. This Spence, Javi Simmons left-hand shit has to stop immediately. Who the hell is playing 2 right-footed left wingers? Every team can go and prepare for the game when you know what's gonna come from that left-hand side. Both of them want, like, Spence, yeah, he wants overlap, but you're on the right side. And Javi wants to cut in. Well, of course, he's a number 10, naturally, and who can play on the left. So you ain't going to see no link up in there. And of course, I know it's early, and that you want to get a chemistry in order and understanding the players. But, bro, this is just not going to work. Stop that shit immediately. If you want to go and play Spence at left back, please play Odegaard only. Please. At least Odegaard can hold the width. The midfield of death. Holy shit, bro. This midfield... I don't think there's a single midfield combination here that I believe here that Tottenham can put out there, and we can ever dominate a team. We can't, because motherfucker still thinks it's Brentford. And did we see Brentford out here dominating games? Anybody, regardless who they play. Now this is the same bullshit. Now this is the one thing I say to Mr. Thomas Frank. Spurs ain't Brentford. Teams don't treat Spurs like they treat Brentford when they play against them. Majority of the teams will sit there. I said this way: 60% of the league, we will most likely have the ball against Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, and arguably maybe Man United. But it depends on the day. These are like the teams that I look at and say. Also, those teams, the other 19 teams, or the other teams that they're in the league, they most likely would give Tottenham, say, yo, have the ball and try to break us down. I'm sorry, bro. You have to adapt as a manager. You are at a new level. You're in a club where teams play you differently. You can't play this type of football here. You just can't. Teams are like, how can I say before the game this against Bournemouth? Sarr, Bento, Compagnie is not going to work because Areola is just going to make sure, bro, I'm pressing the living fuck out of this team. And they're not going to get the ball. And for minute 1, they did it. For minute 1, and it didn't work out. Like, why am I some dude in the internet calling out the mistakes that is going to happen in the game, and then it happens in the game? And then shout out to you. You said it after the game. Offensively, we have to work a lot of things, but no shit, Sherlock. I could have told you that 4 game weeks ago. No shit, Sherlock. It's not for me. It's no difference to when people say, you need to do this and you need to do that, and then didn't do it. It's no different. But people will clap it up and say, but we look more defensive solid now. It's much better than Anspor now. No, it's fucking dog shit, bro. When was we gonna score if it wasn't for the own goal? Which, by the way, if you have to see the own goal, it's hilarious. It's not like we forced it. The goalkeeper literally just threw it into his own net. Literally.
That's true.
So, how were we supposed to score in this game?
Watch this 1 second.
We was never scoring in this game, never. And the fact that I don't know what the identity is to break down the team, bro, it's scary. It's scary. So yeah, we won 1-0. The good thing is, you got the 3 points, and you want to get just the 3 points on the board. You want to go back, analyze, understand what you have to do. But it's funny. You know, it's funny when people say it's been only 4 games. But if you lost all 4 games, wouldn't you then be outraged then? But then I can say the same logic then. It's only been 4 games then. We lost all games, but who's to say that things can't get better? So why am I criticized for saying Jets is early? I don't care that it's early. I was Nuno out after we won our first 3 Premier League matches.
Oh, I just seen a goalkeeper mistake. That is dreadful. Lord,
no, this was the goal that we won the game. And after that, we never even came close to scoring again.
Yeah, did he do that on purpose? That's
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yo, that is
bro. Investigate that dude for match fixing, because what was that? Investigate him.
Hey, that's the worst mistake I've seen in a while, and I've had Onana in goal for a couple of years. That one.
Onana doesn't do this. Onana doesn't do this. But Bayern there doesn't do this.
Have you seen it?
Go and watch the goal later.
It's really bad.
This is bringing us back to the point I made. This format with all of these games happening at the same time. You're not going to be able to see moments like these. You got to pick and choose.
You do have to pick and choose, but some people watch more.
The Galazzo show exists on Paramount Plus.
Can you just watch the goal? I want to hear your response for it.
Go and watch the goal. This is the closest we got to scoring a goal.
That's the worst mistake I've seen in a minute. You know.
It might be the worst mistake I have seen in the last 5 years.
It's really bad.
I think the only thing that I can remember is when Reguilon literally kicked it into his own net like a volley.
I remember that.
It was a good goal. I don't know how he did that, but it was a good goal. So this is what I'm trying to say. The fact that this was the only way we got close to scoring a goal is concerning, and it's been a problem since Burnley, in my opinion. Burnley wasn't some game that we watched them. Yeah, on 3-0, we watched them 3-0. But before the second goal that Johnson scored or Richarlison scored, nothing happened in the game. Man City, and this is the one thing I do give credit to the manager. Against the bigger sides, he understands how to set up. He understands how to set up against them, and it's clear and simple. It's not overcomplicated. But the
Brentford experience right there, though.
Exactly, and this is the great. It's a great thing. But you don't play Man City or Arsenal or Liverpool or Chelsea, every week. You don't. So when you have to go be at a football club where most teams want to sit back against him, exactly. And this for me, and at the moment, it looks to me like he doesn't even have a type of football where he understands of how to approach these games. So now he's trying different things. Sometimes it's a long kick. Sometimes he tries to sustain some possession, which he can't because he chose these midfield options that he had. Then this is sometimes a situation where, like, at one point, I could have sworn his tactic was kick it to the striker and make worthwhile and Sarr just win the second ball and get to the final third like this. What was the point of buying Simmons and Kudus, in my opinion? Because I'm seeing people clapping them for the defensive contribution. Shit, we should have just played a back three then and just play Javi and Kudus as wing backs if I want to give credit to my wingers for contributing defensively. Might as well play a back three then. Might as well. So I'm just not happy with what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, but I'm not. But I'm happy about the wins. I'm happy about how we're looking defensively. But offensively, from the build-up to the middle third to the final third, how does Thomas Frank want to set up his team where we can consistently create chances on a consistent basis that is not coming from set pieces or mistakes from the opposition? That's my biggest concern. I don't see anything. And don't give me this thing about Jets has been only 4 games. I don't care, man. If we lost 4 games in a row in the league, you guys will be all crying about it.
Yeah, I hate that. I agree with that.
What? Why? Why, Vader?
Did you before you respond to what Jess said? Did you see the mistake?
I did see the mistake. That 4 minutes into the game, that's wild. That's absolutely wild.
Go. The floor is yours.
Jess, it's a good thing you're not on camera right now because I don't know whether you're being serious or you're just being like overly critical.
No, he's being super serious. He did this with Nuno.
Nuno. He did this with Nuno.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking of Nuno's track record and what he's been able to do, I kind of get it with you doing this pretty early. But Flawless says it all the time. It's one of his go-tos, credit in the bank. I know this manager doesn't have the credit with you at your club, but you've seen with what he's obviously done before coming to your club. So isn't it a matter of, again, I know you're saying 4 games. If we were losing, everybody would be critical. You do have a good record. So where's the credit in the bank that it is only 4 games and he is getting results? That's where I want to kind of bring it back a little bit, because he does have to figure out what's the best way to actually get this team organized. And no disrespect, Jez, no disrespect. Look, Arsenal, these guys are comfortable. They act like they've been in Champions League for a long time. They just got back to it. You guys just got back to it. Like, it's a matter of maybe the manager getting the whole team, getting the whole club acclimated to really push on and just get this first game out of the way. Be conservative, maybe not allow too many chances against you, and maybe you look a little weak attacking wise, but I don't think you really should be overly critical thinking that this is going to continue on, in my opinion.
They had one shot on target.
Here's the thing. You would be right if this was only the first game. I can sit here and say I've been having this issue since preseason.
It's the first Champions League game. There's Champions League nerves.
But that's the thing. I can go based off what I'm just seeing from preseason.
I hear
from the Super Cup on the Premier League matches that I've seen. I can see and make my opinion. Don't get it twisted. This is not me saying I want this manager. Oh, get him out of here. Of course, I'm giving him time, because I think this is the thing. This is the thing which I think a lot of people always misunderstand.
TJ, I hear that you're not going manager out just yet. I hear that, but when you want to be critical like that,
that's strike 2, bro. I'll be real, man.
Hey, you
guys are managers out. What are you talking about?
Wait, your manager out too.
We're not even talking about it.
I don't want my manager out.
No, your manager out alongside them. Remember, your Arteta out too, so you should be, co-signing. You should be in agreement.
I don't know why he's doing the condescending thing.
Wait, Corey, what did you just say?
It's every Tuesday. It's every Tuesday. It's every Monday.
Why is he not doing this condescending?
No, I don't understand why he's doing the condescending thing when he says it, bro. Because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. If you don't,
you got doing?
Yeah, you don't know.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what am I doing? Hype. What am I doing? But you carry
Vader, you're not a dumb guy. You're a very smart man. We know. Come on, man. This gimmick. It's okay.
Big up, fam.
But going back,
gimmick. But what you interpreted, what I may be trying to express, and maybe not coming across the right way, are two different things. So that's when I ask, what am I doing? It's how do you interpret what I'm saying to be? I'm trying to let Jez know. Obviously, he's not saying manager out, and I'm like, good. You're not following along the lines of Corey and TJ, which are manager out, and I get why you guys are.
But you say that like
he'll be manager out in a couple of months. Watch.
No, you guys are 5 years, 6 years in, so I get it.
I know,
he hasn't delivered for you.
But I hear what Jez is saying about Thomas Frank.
Yeah,
and the attack.
Because Vader, when you're talking about like his first night at Champions League, like bro, Jez is talking about things like these are issues he's like already seeing. So it doesn't matter. He's seeing this happen anyway.
I'll put it into perspective, because and Feroz can back me up, because we've been having these conversations. I've been saying this how even in the early preseason stages, where I feel like games were like, I'm not saying that you have to go and beat down these teams, because these teams are not anywhere close to me. But just from what I'm seeing, I was not impressed the whole preseason. It took me to PSG to be like, oh, finally you showed me something. But then you're going back to the Burnley game, and it's like struggling again. It's definitely, and don't get it twisted. One thing I will sit here and say is, I'm not a believer that Spurs has this amazing quality and be supposed to be shooting teams out of the park and anything like this. So I'm not delusional. I understand where Spurs is currently at, and I understand that with Thomas Frank, you have to treat it as a project. You don't sit here and tell him, yo, do this and do that and win me this and win me that. But I'm expecting at least the bare minimum, the basics, and I'm not seeing any of the basics. And this is the funniest part about it. I'm not even speaking just about the attack. I'm talking about start off from the back. My team cannot build up from the back against anybody. Against Burnley, they struggle. They struggled against Bournemouth massively, and they struggle against Villarreal.
Right,
and even against that, see, but again, wait up. Let me break this through as well. The left-hand side with the Javi Simmons and the Spence thing. Now everybody on my timeline is speaking about it. It's flawless. I spoke about it even before we saw a full 90 minutes of it. Now everybody on the timeline wants to go and speak about it. Even Thomas Frank today after the game talked about how and Spence and Javi have to find a relationship, and he half-heartedly admitted how there's an awkwardness on that left-hand side. But how can I call it out in the beginning?
Jez, I hear you. I hear you. If my palms were out, you could read my palms. You happen to be a fortune teller. You're seeing what's happening before the rest of the timeline, and your fans are seeing it. But all I'm saying is, it's just chill. People will probably catch up to what you're seeing and what you're expecting and what you've anticipated. But do give it some time, because again, you have
this is the thing though. But who said I'm not giving the time?
No. You are pointing it out. That's why I'm saying no. That's why I said you are pointing it out before others have. You're seeing it before others do. And yeah, you're not manager out. I hear that. But earlier on, I heard you say if it wasn't 4 games and it was going the other way, people would be in an uproar. But you can understand why people aren't when it's 4 games. And what is your only loss is Bournemouth, and Bournemouth ain't no.
Yeah, see, but this is the thing though, and this is what I heard what Connor say in the chat as well. Don't get it twisted. I agree with that as well. It's a good thing that we have 4 out of 5 wins. It's a good thing that we have 4 clean sheets in 5 games. These are things that we was asking. We was asking for.
No, not just a good thing. It's a great thing.
It's
because
like
TJ, that fraud wanted to talk about you guys only having 1 shot on target. The other team that you were playing against had no shot on target, right? So you can look at it as half empty or half full. Your defensive record is actually impressive.
No.
They missed the net. They missed the net more than they had block shots. By the way, just saying.
But even if you want to go there,
I'm just saying context is important. If you want to drag my name through the mud.
Mention the defensive issues. Anyway, I think it's just
the thing, and this is the thing that this is what I don't get when people try. And no, this is big Connor, but I never spoke about the defensive issues. Ever brought up with Thomas Frank about defense? I literally said earlier, I give the team credit for how well it looks structurally defensively. This is something that we haven't had in 2 years under Ant.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see this same posture from Spurs fans and you, Vader, since you seem to be a big Thomas Frank. If he doesn't start getting a little bit of edge in the offensive side of the pitch, bro, they're gonna suffer. They still have PSG to play in this league phase. Who else do they have to play?
Okay,
like Valencia is not even close to the worst of what they're going to run.
I get all that, but here's what we're going to stop, because you guys aren't going to run with the flawless narrative. Just because I'm asking for someone to get a little more time, just because I'm asking for a manager to get a little more time doesn't mean that now Thomas Frank is my guy. All right, so I'm just saying, like, listen, it's 4 games in, 5 games in, and I hear what you're saying, Jez. My problem, and maybe it's just me, I'm an unk. You see the platinums in here. For some reason, everybody whines and cries louder than they do praise of what they do happen to see. Right? And I could be wrong. I did have to leave the show. Okay, I don't know if you spent an equal amount of time praising Thomas Frank in your club versus how much time you spent criticizing them. I don't know. I left
just before you go about because I know you're going to respond to that as well. Big up everyone in the chat. And this flawless narrative, as you so nicely put it. Every time me and you have had a debate about giving a manager more time, have I not been spotted?
That's not what we're arguing.
No. Answer the question.
Okay, the answer is yes, but that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that if I talk, no, but the point is, if I bring up a point to give a manager more time, I'm then labeled, oh, this guy loves so-and-so. That's your boy. That's your guy. That's all I'm trying to say, because TJ tried to run with that just now with this whole Thomas Frank.
But when I do it, it's because enough time's passed. That's why. It isn't 4 games.
But in this instance, let's stay today. Let's not go back to the past. In this instance, we're 4 games in.
I'm just waiting to see what I'm going, because I've not watched him like that. So I can't really a clear analysis.
Same here.
I'm just pushing back about the flawless narrative. No, when I turn around and say that, it's because I've seen enough time. I give managers ample time. I don't cut them off 4 games, 5 games, 6 games. Like, I'm gonna give you ample time to do what you need to do.
And that's all I'm doing right now. That's all I'm doing right now.
But it goes back to what I'm saying as well. Then I'm not even sitting here saying like I'm not giving the time. This is the thing that just because maybe it's just the manner of where I speak, where it sounds aggressive, and I'm coming in a way of saying, yo, this manager's a bum, it's this. Yeah, sometimes I say certain things that make people believe, yo, Jess, are you really manager? No, I'm not manager. I'm not manager on stuff like that. So sometimes it's to do better. Yeah, I just want to see better because I'm a believer that certain things doesn't take 10 games. I shouldn't wait 10, 20 games to see a simple build up from the back. I should not be seeing my team struggling to get the ball up the pitch for multiple games until people call it, oh, maybe the manager maybe sees it that, oh shit, the manager got sacked. No surprise. We're gonna talk about it anyway. But it's just so many basic things, basic stuff. I'm not even seeing the basics when we have the ball. This is a big issue. It's not even about how do you even want to approach the game? Because I'm confused because I'm seeing so many things that you're trying to do when we have the ball, and nothing is working, and it doesn't even make sense to me. Make the things that make sense. It's as simple as that.
Can I ask you guys a philosophical question?
Of course.
When you see a glass and it's filled halfway, how do you refer to that glass?
Half full.
Half full, Wallace?
Yeah,
TJ?
I say half full.
No, half full.
Half full.
Corey?
Half full.
Half full. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Because a glass of JD isn't the same as my football team. But go and carry on.
I'm saying Wallace.
A glass of Henny I don't look as the same as my football team. Like that's what it is. Again, I can only speak for me. Like I want my team just give us the best possible platform to succeed. That's all I ask.
And I want to
go on.
And I want to put that out. I want to put that out as well. Frank was never my first option. There's streams back. We can go back and say that Frank wasn't even my first option. It was. So it's like one. You wasn't even my one.
No, Jazz, you're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that. Who were your first options? No. Because
I can tell you.
Yeah, Jess. I want to be able to monitor who your first options were. So when we see a dip or we have questions on how they're doing, where else they are, that we're gonna come here and be like, Jez, hey, this guy that you wanted number one, look how they're doing. So who were your others?
My other options were Sebastian Hoeneß and Dino Topmüller at Eintracht Frankfurt and Stuttgart. These were my two options, and then Thomas Frank was my third one.
And Thomas Frank was third. Okay.
What was the name of the second one?
Hoeneß and Topmüller at Eintracht Frankfurt.
Okay, cool. That was the two. He seems to be doing well at Stuttgart, Hoeneß. I don't know about the guy at Frankfurt, but obviously you know better than me. Y'all know better than me. Obviously, I ain't.
Yeah.
That. Hey, big up Connor every single time. Man.
See you, Connor.
Blessings, Connor, man. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, though. That's the thing, though.
You can hold that, man. You always got something slick to say about United.
Yeah,
you can hold that.
That's crazy. But and here's the thing. But we are with Thomas Frank. But this is the thing, though. We are with Thomas Frank now, and I wasn't angry when we hired him. But there were certain concerns that I had when we hired him, and I'm seeing certain concerns that concern me right now. Again, yeah, we can say it's early, and this is why I'm not even going for it. Everybody that's been, and this is the thing, everybody here on the panel, Barcelona's, is you can consider new. If you go 4 years ago, I was a lot more madder. Go back to the Nuno and Conte days.
Yeah,
the Conte days. Oh my! I was dude. He was calling Conte a C word every other stream. It was crazy. It was crash out every single week. Yeah, that was.
It was so bad. It's so bad that people complain in the chat why I'm not crashing out these days no more.
Yeah, that's it. People like, yo, what happened to the Jets crash outs? It's like, yo, Conte's no longer around, so you ain't gonna get them in it.
The Conte crash outs are done.
I remember there was one Conte rant that he had where I was laughing so hard I had to pull over. Like, it was insane. Like this guy, I miss those days, man. Jez, what happened? Did you start going to therapy or something? Like, why aren't you as angry?
Conte was a different experience, but I realized, yo, I have to change my life, Like, I have to change my ways, so that's why I say I'm still crazy, but I'm not as crazy as back then. So that's why I say this right here is just me being calm. This is me being calm. And if it's offending people, then so be it. But I just view football a different way. I can be completely wrong, and I'm hoping. And to be honest, if you ask my honest opinion, I do think things are gonna go differently. But the good thing is the manager even acknowledges himself that there's things that he has to improve on. I'm just saying, why am I getting so much pushback from so many people when I'm calling out what I'm saying?
You know why? Because you're winning games.
This is a problem, and this is the thing. I can't do results analysis only.
Would you just, but to answer your question, that's way. If you are winning games, it's shut up, be happy. You're winning football matches, even if the way you are winning football matches is not sustainable.
Yep,
it's your winning games.
Okay, bro.
That's why it is. People can't do that. People, again, you know what it's like. You're winning games, everything's great. The manager's great, fantastic. You're gonna win it all. You're losing games. Everybody needs to be sold. The manager's terrible, and you're gonna go nowhere. There's very little balance.
Peep this. We won this game. We won this game today, and all I'm seeing today against Villarreal, not Real Madrid, not PSG, not Man City, against Villarreal, I'm seeing people clapping. I'm seeing. True, but what I'm seeing is that I'm seeing people clap Javi and kudos for the defensive work. Like what? I thought we was supposed to see them on the ball, being tricky, supposed to get this crowd excited and all that. This is what I thought was supposed to see. I'm seeing man for 90 minutes clapping them off for the defensive work. Don't get twisted. I'm happy about that. Don't get it twisted. I'm happy that my wingers are actually putting in the defensive work. But like I said, you might as well do an Arteta thing and buy right backs and left backs for the left wing and the right wing. You might as well do that.
Yeah.
You might as well do that if you want defensive wingers.
It's called being versatile, Jez. Get with it.
The same. I'm sorry, I didn't subscribe to that. You might as well buy me fullbacks at the winger position, bro. You might as well do that. And then you buy the centre backs for the right back and left back position. If you want to put another centre back in midfield, cool. I mean, shit, you bought Paulinho. That's damn near centre back, but that's a different question. That's a different conversation. But this is what I'm saying is that, like I said, people call me crazy for just having opinions of what I'm seeing.
Nah, I hear it, fam. I hear it. And big up to Ishi says, Jez, I had to change my life. That is fact. Big up Web Sports Raid. I believe that's Joey. So shout out to Joey.
Yeah, big up Joey.
Make sure you subscribe to Web Sports. Big up everyone who's joined over for the raid. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Later, I know you got a dip shortly. Just quickly, thoughts on the Napoli game, scoreline prediction for it as well.
Well, I'm going to this Napoli game a lot better than I would have had I lost to you guys. So the confidence kind of balanced right now. It's going to be an emotional game, man. Like, and Corey, TJ, imagine you guys have to go and host a game with Thierry Henry coming back home to play against you. KDB at Napoli is who I'm facing in this Champions League, and the emotions are going to be all over the place, man. Because I know I'm not going to be easy to turn off, wanting him to play well, but at the same time, I don't want him doing anything.
You don't want him doing anything against you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he is that midfielder GOAT for me. But we need a win, man. We need this win. We want to start this UCL off in good fashion. Hey, as much as Jez was crashing out against Conte, I respect him as a manager. In Europe, he hasn't really been that guy.
I was gonna say this is a European game, bro. His record stinks.
Yeah, Europe overall is.
Whose record stinks? Who's this?
Conte.
Oh yeah, he's horrendous in Europe.
Yeah. He's a league man, and I rate him. I mean, bread and butter is the league. That's what I would want all day.
You should do better in Europe, man.
He's got different focuses, but
it's very disgraceful.
I don't think he's got different focuses. I think he's just terrible.
he just can't do it.
Focus thing. Like some managers just can't do it. Like, and I think he has only is it 3 knockout wins in his entire career or something like that. Something crazy.
That's ridiculous.
No, I think he has one. I think he has one.
Because I remember we used to say.
No, yeah, he has one. He has one. I think at bare minimum he has one in the Champions League. Obviously, in the Europa League, he got to a final and then the bottom.
And then he lost to Sevilla.
In the Champions League, he's what's it called? And that was against Celtic, wasn't it? The one
against Celtic. Yeah, this the only. I think it's the only. I think Ole has more knockout stages than him.
Yeah, that's great. I just seen the farthest he's gone. The farthest he's gone in the Champions League is the quarterfinals, and that was in 2013. That's over 10 years ago.
It's crazy.
But
I'm gonna have an emotional game on this one. The good thing is we are at home. I'm gonna predict. I think. I see KDB scoring, and I see our fans. I see our fans actually
cross for the McTominay header.
No, I actually see KDB scoring himself. I think we actually win this game 2-1. I think we win this game 2-1. I play Thursday. These guys over here, look at Corey and his smug face. They play today and they chill, and I gotta play them.
That is unfair that they get 2 extra days rest. I'm agree with you.
Yeah, you what's it called, Vader? You guys did get Europa League tax spot. Take it up with UEFA, bro. I don't fuck.
I think that
I do not care.
Corey, TJ, I'm accustomed to the organizing bodies, UEFA, FA. Prem,
they are against you actually. So I agree with that.
We're gonna do what we got to do.
I'm with them, but yeah.
We'll see.
We'll speak on Thursday about
when they're saying fuck you lot. I'm with it. Yeah, 100%. But can I get a scoreline prediction? Oh yeah, you said 2-1, and you mentioned quickly before you go. Just 2 more things. One question though. Arsenal game scoreline prediction, because we won't talk until probably the week after. I might do try to get you on for another show, but go on.
Arsenal game predictions. Away at the Emirates, always a tough place.
So is Kenilworth Road, but we don't bring that up.
As much,
missed that, so you won't know. Luton Town thing with Steve, you won't know about it. Yeah.
He called Luton Town a hard away day 2 years ago.
It is a hard away day.
Oh my God, Vader, not you too, man.
He did.
It is a hard away day.
Corey, this is a great. Corey, I know you're newer to the show. That's an American Waffle greatest hit.
Yeah. And Eddie, I know we all blame Jez, but Eddie, we watch back the Luton Town predictions with Steve. You're a bad guy, you know, because you hyped him up then just to bring him down.
What are we saying? Eddie's the enabler.
Yo,
enabler.
Eddie and Jez both enabled him. Let's be real.
Was like, nah, cook Steve, and then he was like, so they went 2-10, and now they're gonna go 6-8. But
crazy.
We go there.
Wild. Now to give a prediction now. Okay, let's say nothing hampers
new changes, no major injuries, nothing like that. Everyone's available now.
Everyone is available.
Everyone's going to be available on Sunday. Is available now.
Yeah. I see in classic Arteta way. I see a 1-1. I see a 1-1 at the Emirates.
First, happy with that, or is it must win
for
City?
No. I'm fourth favorites for this Prem title. If I get a 1-1 in the form that I'm in right now, away at the Emirates, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna be calm, and then we'll move from that one.
Shout, no more questions. Shout out your channel, Vail. Let them know what you got coming up rest of the weekend, all that good stuff, man.
Listen, I'm gonna do a Why Always Me show tomorrow. What time did I think I'm doing that at like maybe 10. So I'm gonna squeak that into the workday, 10 a.m. to be honest with you. That's my time. So what's that out there for you guys? 3?
Wait, 10 a.m. what? What you on? 10 a.m. what?
10 a.m. Eastern. So that's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So 3 UK time. I'm gonna do my Why Always Me, tackle a few things from what I enjoyed from the derby, a few things that I observed from my Manchester City fan base, and then also I'm gonna ask, because there are a few questions were going into that game. A few questions were answered, and then I heard a lot. I don't know if there's any of these frauds on the panel right now, but I heard a lot that City were going to drop points to United. That City.
Hey, I'm not.
I predicted a 3-1, bro.
I was the only one on American.
Corey, don't let him do this. Corey,
I predicted a 3-1 Man City.
If you're not the fraud, it doesn't apply.
The reason why we're not doing this is because Vega was trying to add that. Vega was on. Go check the show that me and Vega did before the Manchester derby. It's a Manchester derby. United got a shot. Look what they did last year. I remember we was talking all this nonsense.
I predicted a win, so I know you're not talking to me.
Yeah, so I wasn't talking to you. Notice how Jess is staying quiet. But I just want to bring up the point.
I said 1-1.
Hold that, Jess.
Yeah, that's drop points to United. Yeah, I know.
It's actually disrespectful to Man City, to be honest.
Thank you, TJ. Jess being
it
quiet
really is.
like I didn't know.
It's mad disrespectful.
But this is the thing. But you would know the best. You good at really conveying your points. So I was like, you know what? You're making some sense on how United can maybe get something. So I was inspired by you.
Wait, for the record, right? I give balanced takes. I will say, here are the pluses for City. Here are the minuses for City. Here are the pluses for United. Here are the minuses for United.
Pluses for United, you said, yeah? All right, cool.
Yeah, just the thing about
United were obviously the form going into that game, right?
Yeah, we was in quality form, man. We was balling out.
The overall form between us as a club. I mentioned Amarin's been having Pep's number.
Yeah, he has his number. He does, man.
Got it in the UCL. We weren't able to win against you.
Bro. Nah, you can't keep this up, bro.
Corey, what are you doing? Corey, what are you doing, man? Get it together, man. We expect better of you. Out here acting like TJ.
Amarim's got his number. I'm sorry, I had to step in.
He had his number. He beat him in Sporting, even though it was a whole different team in a whole different country, and then he beat him over here.
Yeah, exactly. With my striker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm just when I point those things out, it's not necessarily me selling that United are going to win. It's just giving some factors on how they would.
No, but it goes back to what I was saying though. Like, I was listening,
selling it, but Jez was buying. But go on, Jez.
Bro, like, you got to look at it. I looked at United. I looked at the Manchester United positive, and I looked at Manchester City's negatives. And then, like you said, the record between Amrin and Pep in the recent time.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I not believe that he can't get a Jordan?
No, you could. I'm saying it's fine. I'm just saying.
So why am I getting called out then? If it's fine,
why are you getting called? Yeah, why are you calling him out? Yeah, that's a good question, mate.
Because you know what's funny? Flawless loves to do this.
What do I?
I'll explain. I
wasn't going back to Flawless.
No, because I'll explain. When things go your way, people are allowed to speak about it. When things don't go their way, they're quiet. They don't show up on the channel. They're not in the comments, right? Had Jez predicted it the right way, best he would have been chapping. He would have been talking it up. Now, drop points didn't happen. He was like, Vader, do your thing.
But the thing is, the reason why I'm not doing this is because I'm not a United fan. I'm just somebody who's giving a prediction.
Okay, all good. Listen, this prediction going into the Arsenal game, it's more faith than anything because Arsenal do look good. They do look good. That game that they just had in the Champions League was impressive. I know they want to question on what he did in the first half or the second half, but the problem is because these guys, yes, they said they look at the glass half full, but that first half, that team couldn't do anything against you guys. Yeah, you invited things, but they couldn't break you down. They couldn't score, right?
Depends in the glass. We'll go and carry on.
Fair enough. Now, this defensive ability that Arsenal have and the manager and how he thinks, it's going to make a difficult game. So I don't know if we'll have the ability to really break them down as good as we looked versus United, but I don't think that's really not the measure where City are at. I think this Arsenal game, I'll confidently say this is where we're at because of who we're playing against, because you guys are in that title race and it would be a fair measuring stick. But I'm going to say 1-1, and that's more hope than anything for that 1-1. Because on top of that, I'm going to have 2 less days rest, and I'm going to be playing a really important game in this UCL. So I think that's going to be a benefit within this Arsenal game. So
the Vader Games TV people,
Vader Games. Listen, you know what it is. TJ, Vader. Corey, Jez, Flawless.
Always.
Talk soon, man. Thanks for having me.
Brother, every time, man. Blessings. Big up to everyone tapped in, man. Everyone who joined over again from Web Sports. Make sure you run up the likes as well. Big up to Eddie who says, I want to thank your teams for providing some of the stinkiest Champions League football I've ever seen. Yes, I'm hating from outside the club. I'm shameless. I can do what I
want. Eddie, nobody's forcing you to watch it. You could watch who's United having their closed door scrimmage against this week. Maybe you could go watch that.
I'm being shameless. I'm hating from outside.
I don't care.
Shameless hype, man. Shameless hype.
And this with shut up, Jez. And this with as well. Talking about the Luton thing where he says it was the setup. I do what I want. Yo, that clip's one of them, man. That is Manj tweeted it. That is the Sarcasm City TV Hall of Fame conversation. That today is hilarious. Yo, shout out to Steve. Big up to Sergio. I was confused by this. He says Manchester United used to win games under Mourinho, but United fans were still moaning Flawless. Make up your mind. Also playing bad football.
This is back to our conversation about. And by the way, I'm sure I'm gonna go. I know because I don't want to make it drag it too long because maybe there's something still we want to talk about. But why are people getting them mistaken? Have I ever sat here and complained about the fact that we won the game?
Yeah,
of course. I'm
That's why I was confused before you go. Sergio, are you talking about me or are you talking about United fans? I'm confused by this comment. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Rewrite this just because I'm confused before. I don't want to respond and I'm responding to something that you didn't say. I'm kind of confused by what you mean by this. Sorry, go on, Jez, as you were.
It's what I'm saying.
When I strike one.
Sorry,
damn. You were.
Yeah.
And they won strike 2. Sorry, go on, as you were. Everyone got fucking jokes today,
yeah, she's gonna fill the comment at one point. And there's also back to also because I saw a comment from Connor earlier as well. Bill Connor, my guy, If you went to the game, I hope you had a good time, man. But I don't know how. This makes it worse to me. If you went to the game and you didn't see how stinky this was, did we watch the same game? I'm sorry, but you can't tell anybody who watched the game. You can't convince me that this was a great game. Nobody can. We won this game off an own goal from one of the worst own goals that we've seen in Champions League history. One. And you talked about individual mistakes. What were the individual mistakes? Is it individual mistake that we start our build-up from the goalkeeper to Romero, to Van der Ven, to one of our fullbacks, then our fullbacks get pressed back to Romero. There's no options in midfield to pass to, and then we kick it long to nobody. Is this an individual mistake? It's not. It all goes back. Like, how can a worst? Let me ask anybody in the panel. Who's the worst manager? Andrew or Frank?
Andrew who?
Who?
Andrew or Frank. Who's the worst manager between them two? Between Andrew and Thomas Frank.
Even though Andrew's won a Europa League, I'm going Frank over.
And who's the worst manager in your opinion?
I would say Andrew.
Who's the worst? It's Andrew. It has to be Andrew. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Andrew's more naive.
Exactly. So most people will tell you, and chat, you can answer the question as well, who you think is worse between Andrew and Thomas Frank. So most people will probably say Andrew. How am I able to see that my team can at least build up from the back with relatively the same type of players in the team and progress the ball forward? I'm not even saying like, we need to be creating chances every single time and when we're in the final third, or I can't even sustain possession in the opposition half. I can't even do that. You can't win football matches like this against the majority of teams like that. You can win like this against Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Man City, PSG. You can do that against these teams because these teams want to play with the ball. Well, maybe Arsenal not. Depends on Arteta on the day. But against more times than not, you're going to come up against teams that, they may press you, but they're fine if you have the ball. What's the point of having possession if it's in your own half? What's the point of that? That's why I'm seeing Spurs like I'm seeing the possession start today from Spurs. I'm seeing like, hold on, let me double check it again. They had 58% of the possession of the ball, and it didn't feel like 58 because we barely did anything with it.
Yeah, it was in non-threatening areas. I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
This is what I'm trying to say. And there's some dumbass on Twitter here. You just send me the clip of Richarlison scoring a bicycle kick. Congratulations against Burnley, bro. Congratulations, man.
I'm glad you said it. Honestly, I'm glad you said it.
Congratulations.
They've been propping that Richarlison overhead kick.
Don't get twisted. It's a difficult skill. Congratulations, though. It's a difficult skill. I'm not going to discredit Richarlison for this. But if we rely on Richarlison scoring fantastic goals like that, even his first finish in that game was actually really good finish. But if we rely on great finishes, I'm sorry, that's a problem for me.
Let's be real. And Burnley are going down. So why are we propping wins against Burnley?
By the way, which is funny, it's a 1 minute. That guy that sent me the video is a 1 minute clip of the same goal of Richarlison scoring the bicycle kick. All right, congratulations, man. We scored one goal, one or two goals this season. Or 3 goals. I think against Burnley, that's probably one of the only times where we created actually chances. But then it had to come up against one of the worst teams in the league. Like I said, it's like again, if you like, I can be completely wrong. We can be here 6 months later, like TJ said. But instead of maybe me being manager out and the whole family being manager out, we can sit here and say, "Yo, United Frank has turned it around." But I'm going based off of what I'm seeing right now. And if you guys want to call me crazy, but don't come start crying to me when it's game week 10, same issues, and then all of a sudden the whole fan base wants to speak about it when Jess was telling you game by game analysis, game by game. Not Jess wants the manager out, man. Nah, fuck this, bro. Like you I'll be honest, and if you guys disagree with me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
First people, and that's just his, thoughts on Tottenham Hotspur 1, Villarreal 0. Continue to run up the likes. There's over 200 of you lot in there, and we only at 67 likes, people. So let's get up to 100 likes for you lot, man. What we doing? Let's get up to 100 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. I don't know how many of the subscribers we're on, but we should have added here. We're at 15,722. Hey, 3 more subscribers, people. Get us to 725. I know there's at least 3 of you lot who have not subscribed. So run up the likes. Get us up to 100. Let's get to triple digits and 3 more. Subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Subscribe to Corey's channel, Corey AFC, as well as Beta Games TV as well. Final few questions, people, before we close out. We spoke about Arsenal. We spoke about Spurs. We spoke about Madrid. Anything else you might want to talk about in particular games from today or Premier League? Or even something else? Let us know particular members.
I mean, obviously, TJ always put in the private chat that the Benfica manager got Bruno Lage got sacked.
Yeah. Talk about
well, going up, being at home, first Champions League match of the season, and battling a 2-0 lead against Karabakh. We're not even going to call him by their team name. Karabakh. Deserves any manager.
The disrespect that the group chats were showing them when they went 2 down, and then they just came back and whipped the shit out of them.
It's actually crazy, bro.
It was crazy.
You guys know that's like the country Karabakh from. That's like their that's
Azerbaijan. That's Azerbaijan.
That's the first. That's the first team from Azerbaijan to win a game in the champs, like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Like, what teams are there in Azerbaijan?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not shocked, bro. I was bro. I didn't even think Karabakh were from there. I'll be real,
bro. I know them because we played against them in the Europa League last season. We showed them levels.
Bro, you guys played them in Europa last year?
Yeah, I think we played in Europa last year. Crazy. Actually, no. What was the game that we drew? I need to think about it now. I don't know, but anyways, I watched them last season. They weren't that good. We just were terrible too. But at home, and Benfica has all the quality as well. They got quality players there, and Bruno Lage, he's been a bum since he was at Wolves. Been a bum, so it's nothing surprising, to be honest. So good thing that they got rid of him, but they've been having struggles to actually get good manage. And last manager Roger Schmidt, he started off well, but then flopped hard as well. So they've been having an issue with hiring like the right guy.
Why do you think that is?
Ask Ineos, like same shit.
Damn, crazy.
Like they can't just don't get it. They just won't get it right.
So it's not them thinking you not. And when I say that, I thought you meant like they can't attract the correct manager. You're saying
they can. I think they can.
Managers. Oh right.
I think they can. But even at the beginning, I was questioning the Bruno Lage because of appointment, because I don't think he's the necessarily great manager. And they have great players. They have some good players there. It's just that they're just getting over some dead manager. So I don't know who they're gonna hire. Though. I don't think Benfica are gonna go and buy somebody out of the job. I don't think so.
Yeah.
The only other thing today I seen that was like, damn, it was like Villa lost in the League Cup to Brentford. I was like, raw, like Emery's still like this guy.
Emery, I think is done, man. I think Emery's run in the Premier League is going to end this season. The way that they've been underperforming with the squad that they have there,
bro. There's 1 goal scored in 4 games.
Yeah, it's terrible,
bro. They've been absolutely terrible. Yeah, I mean, and look, like Aston Villa were in the Champions League last season. They're in Europa League this season. Like, why? That drop off is not going to be acceptable from a squad that is advanced past the standards that they had set for themselves, being a mid-table, lower table, sometimes at points championship team. Emery I think is done. They're going to send him back to Spain. He's going to have to pack his bags and go back to his native land, to be honest with you. What I have been impressed with is the Brentford manager. I totally disrespected this guy at the beginning of the season. I'm not going to lie. I called him the kit man. I said that Brentford were going down. He's shown that they can hold shape and they can hit you on the counter if they want. They're a good team. Obviously I think they won on penalties today. I think Connor was there actually. They won on penalties today against an Aston Villa team that they were not favored to beat. So I'm just saying, like, I have egg on my face when we're talking about Brentford, but Aston Villa, yeah, I don't think Emery lasts this season, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think the writing's on the wall for him. I'll be real.
I just know because it looked like currently at the time looked like it going backwards. Obviously, it's still very early in the season because it's still very obviously early in the season. But hey, man, it's funny. It's funny how people can say, even though it's still early in the season, people can say this about Emery. But if I say things about Frank, all of a sudden it's a crime. But anyways, back to Frank and back to Emery. I do actually think it's quite early, and I think there's time to turn it around.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But it's just very negative. It's just very negative at the time. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. Like, Morgan Rodgers don't even look anywhere close to what we was looking last season. I don't know if it's just early. I don't know if it's an early start of the season thing, or if it's because he was linked to clubs during the summer and Villa was refusing to sell him unless it's a really big price. I don't know what it is, but he's not looking like the player last season. And just overall, like the biggest issue is, to be honest, is scoring for them. It's the offensive side. It's not like they're conceding a lot of goals. It's not like that.
They're dreadful.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, let's see what Sancho and Harvey Elliott can do as additions. But it's been.
Yeah, but what's it? Jez, he's got to play them first. That's the thing. He's not.
These guys haven't scored in the league yet.
Yeah, they haven't.
They're like the
only teacher. They're like the only team.
Oh,
I think
my
England's
days,
like top 6
bro.
divisions, bro.
I didn't clock that.
Today was the first time they actually scored this season, but it doesn't come for the league.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see once Harvey Elliott and Sancho get up to speed, because obviously they didn't have no preseason, to see where they're at and see if that can change things. But yeah, Emery's got to switch up quick, because they are going nowhere. He has to switch it up. I don't know what they're going to do, but he's got to figure it out.
Bro, he's got like they're scraping draws against Everton. Like, it's insane.
That game, yeah,
how are you scraping a draw against David Moyes? Like, come on, man.
Hey, respect Moisey, man. Respect Moisey.
100%. And yeah, I love this quote from Judge Mo. Just a fucking bum. Yo, I need that clip again, man. Shout out to Judge Mo. Idiot. Just a bum. A fucking bum. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Judge Mo, man, every single time. Yo, questions, you lot. Any final few questions before we do indeed close out? Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button on here. Like I said, subscribe to TJ, we're on TV, Corey AFC here as well. Sarcasm City TV clips. Make sure you go subscribe over to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing dual streaming watch-alongs on there as well. So there's the watch-alongs you get on the Twitch or the Premier League, Champions League, etc. Be live on the Twitch. Also be live on the Clips channel as well. United, who says Dortmund versus Juventus both played with 3-4-3 and ran it up at 8 goal filler. Even USG smacked PSV with the formation. Why can't we achieve? You know the answer to this, Oos. You know why. You don't smoke often enough. You are a smart individual. You know football. You watch Manchester United like I do. So you know what the good is. And that's why I think it's very lazy analysis when people say, oh, it's the formation. No, it's the execution of said formation. Any formation can look bad. Any formation can look good. I think
it's actually so good, bro. It's actually so crazy with Amorim, because this guy is literally like, after you guys lost, this guy's literally admitted that I'm going to die on the sword. And
yes.
It's insane, bro, because it's literally just like, when you say something like that, it literally just screams, put me out of my misery.
Put me up. Yo, pay me he just wants the money. He wants the divorce, but if he initiates the divorce, he don't get half. That's what it is.
Facts, literally.
That's it. You initiate this divorce so I can get half. That's it. Because he would resign if he wanted to resign, he would just resign. United couldn't stop him from leaving. Same way we couldn't force him here. I love people's narrative with that. Oh, United forced him here. No, we approached him. We approached his club and said, do you want to join? Here is a contract. And sat down and negotiated. And he said yes. So it is, you want to join in the summer? But we said now or never. So pull our bluff and say no. Call our bluff. Say nah. Say I'm not joining. I'm not, because I don't think I can do the job. But he joined because he thought he could do it. All right, cool. Let's run it. So yeah, dudes, yeah, exactly. You know the business. Your point exactly is like, that's why I don't hear it. You see multiple, see Palace do it, see other teams play this formation and be fine. Prediction for tomorrow's Champions League game. That's actually a good idea, Warrior J. I will get everything.
I haven't seen.
Let's go. I know. It's gonna be another good day. I'm not gonna lie.
This is really good. It's actually really good day. Also, just Leicester got there, not Tottenham. Leicester got there.
Yeah, we don't care about the early kickoff. Let's be real.
And we're there for the hate along for Chelsea Bayern.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the game.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that being said, TJ, Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Scoreline prediction.
Bayern 3-1. I'm also gonna call an upset. Bodo Glimt is gonna beat Slavia Praha.
All right, cool. I don't know if you really cared about Olympiacos versus Papa.
Nah, they're gonna smash them. It doesn't matter. But I just saw Bodo Glimt versus Slavia Praha. I think that's gonna be a good game, and Bodo Glimt wins.
To be fair, that's football heritage. Slavia Praha and Olympiacos. Didn't they win the Champions League?
Olympiacos.
Slavia Praha has. I think it was back in the 80s, if I remember correctly.
Jesus, did they? Slavia Praha won the champs.
Yeah, I knew one of them won the Champions League. I'm not 100% sure if Olympiacos did.
It's crazy. What are you saying?
I think Olympiacos have. I'm checking right now.
I'm having a look.
Nah, they haven't.
Ah, fair enough then. But I knew at least one of them. Anyways, continue, Flo.
It's cool, yeah.
They have not won the Champions League. I'm thinking of Red Star Belgrade as well.
Yeah, I don't think either of those two had.
Red Star.
Anyway,
keep going. I feel like I'm scoring own goals. Keep going though.
It's cool, man. Yeah. We all get stuff wrong like that. I do all the time. Corey, Bayern Munich, Chelsea.
Both rep.
Bro, I'm going with TJ. I'm going 3-1, bro. Once I hear these Chelsea fans say we're going to Munich with Tosin and Chalobah, I was like, yeah, it's packed up. It's packed up.
Nice.
You're not going there getting no result, man.
It's kind of weird because I don't rate company, but then I don't rate the Chelsea attackers. But
what do you mean,
bro? Jez, it's not even the Chelsea attack for me. It's the Chelsea backline.
No, the backline
is Kane.
No, the backline.
Bro, they're going up against Kane, Elise, Diaz. Like, bro, it's a long night.
You know the match thing is here because you're 100% right, but then it's like. Bayern find you will probably maybe I'm hoping you're right, but you'll find it hilarious how Bayern will make it hard so difficult for themselves. You will find it super hilarious. But
I just feel like the quality Bayern have is just gonna pull them through.
No, see that's the thing. It's supposed to, but then when you actually watch it, it doesn't make sense. But that's why I'm even thinking. You know what? I'm saying 2-2. I'm saying draw.
You're saying 2-2. Staying with you, Jez. PSG Atalanta.
I say PSG. I say PSG. 3-0. Atalanta lost. Gasparini, who I think was like the driving force of why they've been so good.
That's what you're saying, Corey.
I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go 3-1 again. 3-1 PSG.
Yeah, 2-0 PSG.
Staying with you, TJ. Ajax Inter.
What do you say? Ajax Inter.
Ajax Inter Milan.
Let's see if Inter's learned their lesson. I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Inter.
2-1 Inter. Okay, fast. What you saying, Corey?
I just peeped. This is their first game since the final. Damn. Is that home? Or is it's away.
I always say second. I always say home team first. So PSG Atalanta.
I'll go 2-0. I'll go 2-0.
Jez, what you saying?
Ajax Inter.
No, PSG Atalanta. No, sorry, Ajax Inter. What am I talking about?
Ajax Inter, bro. Ajax are just the former self of themselves. Like, Jesus Christ, they're unrecognizable. So I say 2-1. I say 2-1 Inter. I'm still not sure about the manager. I'll be the Inter's manager either. So
cool. What are you saying, Corey? Say again.
I think he already said.
My bad. Yeah. Sorry, man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's not like it's 4. It's not like it's 4 a.m. there or anything like that.
Yeah, it's late. It's late. We'll go with Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. Now the end on that one. TJ, floor is yours, man.
Atleti is depleted. They got some key injuries there. I heard that Alvarez isn't going to be available. And that's going to hurt him. I'm going to go Liverpool, and it's at Anfield. They're going to be buzzing. 3. I'm going to go again 3-1. 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Corey, you Liverpool, Atletico Madrid.
I feel like this game is going to be tighter than it is because I just feel like the Liverpool performances are going to start like creeping into. I feel like they're going to start creeping into results because brother is this kid.
That's true. Good point. I didn't think about that.
It just can't go on, bro. Obviously, no Alvarez, And then so what is it? It's just gonna, bro. I feel like go got Griezmann. That's it. That's all they got. And Griezmann's like low-key like starting to fall off. I'll be real. I'll go 2-1. I'll go 2-1.
2-1. Jez, what you saying?
Call out, man. He's trash, man. He's trash. No. Call out. I'll say it. Looking like Arch Manning. DJ Lagway. No, okay, I'm taking this. I'll stop. Shit. Atleti's not been good either, in my opinion. There's two teams that there's like two teams that have been under pressure starting off the season, but they're getting. Well, Atleti don't even win games like that either. But
bro, they got like 1 win and 4 in La Liga, bro. And
no,
like, they just got like last week.
Yeah, that's just against Villarreal, ironically, where they can actually go and create chances. Well, towards Frank taking notes, but oh shit, there's an outfit, right?
Yeah. Liverpool. Madrid.
Yeah. Because I had to reconfirm again because I wasn't sure what the first name was.
Oh, good.
Just because I'm doing the whole conditioning. I'm doing the waiter just because they were at home, here in England, and they didn't have to fly. I'm saying Liverpool 3-1.
Liverpool 3-1. All right, you know what I'm saying? Fez. Hey, TJ, shout out your channel. Let them know what you've got coming up rest of the week, weekend, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. When's my next show? Oh yeah, my next show is Thursday, right before American Waffle. I'm going to be doing another gambling pod. We're calling it the Gambling Corner, the Gambling Parlor. I haven't decided on a name yet, but first match. Jeez, see, I'm tired too. First pod was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. The chat seemed to enjoy it as well, so we're going to do that again. We'll run that 11 p.m. UK time on Thursday. We encourage responsible gaming, of course. Then I will be live with all of the criminals over on American Waffle on Staffy TV at midnight.
I was about to say, bro, they were calling
Corey. No, they're calling me a fraud because I haven't been on there the last two shows.
Bro, they're literally running the gimmick. It's like every time Arsenal win, TJ's not here.
Yeah, no, they're saying because I can't crash out on Arsenal, I'm not going to show up. No, I'll show up. I'll be there. I'll be there midnight, and that's going to be on Staffy TV. And then I will not, and I'll be out live for American Idiots on Friday, normal time, 10 p.m. UK. I will not be live this weekend though because I will be at Premier League Live in Kansas City. So
that's this weekend, isn't it? Yeah.
They're hosting all the American hosts for Premier League mornings. They're going to be in Kansas City, so I'm going to go down there with all the other Premier League crazies from all across the U.S. and we're gonna party at 5 a.m. So that'll be about it.
I was about to say, I seen that clip. Like the fact people were standing out there at that time, like the morning before, it's crazy. Man.
It's crazy. Yeah, it'll be around the block out here too, because this is a football crazy town. So, Anyway, I hope I get to beat Rebecca Lowe. Really, is what I'm trying to do.
What's it? Why? What's it for? What people? What's the?
It's a fan fest.
It's Premier League Fan Fest. So they're gonna have the Premier League trophy out there. They're gonna have Rebecca Lowe, Tim Howard, the whole gang is gonna be in Kansas City. So that's like 20 minutes from my house. So I'm gonna drive up there. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna end up on TV with my "I love Rebecca Lowe" sign. So anyway,
I need him to do one in like Jersey or something. Like,
dude, and if it comes out,
I would say
out
Philadelphia,
to the coast,
TJ, but I know damn well they're not gonna come pull up here.
No, I'm gonna come. No, if it comes out to the coast, I will be out there 100%. But so I will not be live this weekend because I'll be doing that. TJ Warren TV on the road to 2K. Appreciate it. Have a big up Flawless, big up Corey, and big up Jez. Obviously,
every time, man. You lot subscribe to TJ Warren TV.
Come on, every time.
Corey, floor is yours, man.
Yeah, man. Channel link right there. Well, not the link, but what's it called? Channel name right there. You guys can go subscribe. You guys catch me on next time. It will be. I think it'll be American Waffle with TJ and every other criminal that I have to work with, the other 9. Yeah, man. Man City watch along on Sunday as well. So that'll be good. They're hoping, inshallah, another 5-1, man. Hopefully get to see them Vader tears the following Monday. Can't wait, man.
That being said, it's a great point. I forgot to ask you about that. Corey, we'll go to you first. Prediction for that game. Arsenal, Manchester City.
You see what it is. I'm not gonna like seeing the way this Arteta guy wants to set up sometimes, bro. Like from what I've seen so far, like throughout the games this year, I feel like it's more of like an away from home thing rather than like, because I know we did it against Man United, we did it against Liverpool, but I feel but like both of those games were away, so I feel like it's more like an away thing because like every time we played at home, like the attacking intent has been there, and it's like it's there to be seen, bro. Like we're scoring goals. We ain't conceded at home yet either. And I feel like that's gonna continue. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. I'll be real.
2-0 Arsenal win. Okay, TJ, floor's yours.
Corey, man, they're gonna think that you accuse me of
no,
cheating
I know
off
what's
of your
coming
paper.
my way. I know what's coming my way on Thursday when I say this, bro.
Yeah, no, you accused me of doing that, and it dead ass. I'm dead serious. I WhatsApp Staffy my predictions. I wasn't on that show, right?
Yeah.
And our predictions were just alike. And dude, I was gonna say 2-0 Arsenal too. Should I go wild just to differentiate?
Yeah,
That's
man,
what I'm thinking.
If you want to go 4-1 Arsenal, do the thing.
Yeah, I'm going through. You know what I'm going.
You see how this Spurs guy always try to get people to go the extra mile. Man.
Yeah, I know. No, he's always looking for, man.
I am encouraged. He said, "Should I go wild?" Yes. That's all I said. You asked me a question.
Yeah, Man City are bozos on the transition. I think we're gonna hit them on. I think we're gonna hit them hard. They got Donnarumma, which and Donnarumma is the best goalkeeper that we've faced this season, bar none. He is capable of a bozo moment or two, though. So let's be real.
Bayern did.
I'm gonna go through. Yeah, Bayern dear. That's hilarious. I'm gonna go. You know what? In all seriousness, I'll go 3-1. I'll go 3-1. 3-1.
First, anything else you want to add, Jess? Apart from your smile.
Wait, Jess, who you guys playing? Who you guys playing this weekend?
We're playing Brighton and the Albion City FC.
Yes,
sorry,
you
FC.
know what? Scoreline prediction for that. Even though I'm going to talk to him on Friday because the United Spurs show. But yeah, go on, Jess.
I think we're getting smoked. I think we're getting smoked, man. 2-1.
You not travel well there.
The reason is no. We get
wait.
smoked.
Where are they going to? Where are they going to?
Brighton.
At Brighton.
In recent times, we don't actually get good results there, and the fact that we're playing the way we play, I'm saying 2-1 Brighton.
So you know what? Fast.
I'm just saying.
I respect it, man. I respect it, bro.
Flawless. Can I ask who are you losing 3-0 to this weekend?
Probably Chelsea. And on that note, people,
it is
Chelsea. Probably will be, man. I know I have some idiot in my chat talking about.
Yo, the thing is, bro, they have Chelsea better win, man. I swear, I'm crashing.
Say that again.
I said if Chelsea don't win, I said this to TJ. I said this to Marshall on Monday.
I know. I heard.
If they do not win, I'm crashing out.
Yeah, don't. You Marshall will find a way anyway to say, yeah, we always got a bad record against Man United. Well, it's the same guy that advocated for Jackson.
Yeah, you did. You did. But yeah, all jokes aside, what do I think? We ain't winning. Let me just say that. I'll get that one out of the way first and foremost. We ain't winning this game. But every time I think,
but can you get a result?
Which is a draw.
I was about to say, man, you guys haven't lost to Chelsea at home for like 12 years, bro. It's like when we used to come. You guys always knew you guys could get a result against us.
This is what I'm saying in regards to it. So that's why I'm like, and as soon as I thought this before, like in previous regimes under Amrin, where I'm like, all right, this team is definitely done. I've seen a bad performance and a bad result beforehand, and then somehow there's a response. After that City game, if you'd asked me, I would have been like, definite loss, probably a draw, 1-1.
I was about to say, like,
1-1.
What's it called? TJ, when you do that, what's it called? When you do your gambling thing on Thursday, first of all, shout me for that. I'll be there for that this week, bro.
Yes.
Bro, little teaser. I'm smacking that draw line on the United Chelsea game because it just screams a draw, bro. I
might. So here's the thing: is I might do a scoreline prediction on that one. I never do that, and I'm gonna sprinkle on the draw. I'm not gonna lie. I might sprinkle a little.
And you lot, to everyone who's in the chat, wherever you're at, make sure you gamble responsibly. And only
absolutely,
guys, 100%.
Gamble responsibly. Only gamble what you can afford to lose, and only if you're over the legal age, wherever you are, people, in whatever country you are in. Big up, Dub. Big up to you. Now, Warrior J, you did say to me about don't get giddy. Obviously, when you was talking to me, I was pissed. So, yeah, it makes sense why I was saying what I was saying. But the best we can get is a draw. Because I was saying, are we losing that?
Well, couldn't you be back for that game?
No, I don't think he's back till late this month. I've not even heard what they said. What the injury is?
Oh, he got the no.
Did he get on? Yeah, exactly. Or was it like in training?
No, he got injured just before. He got injured just before the last game before.
Okay.
He got injured.
Yeah, bro. He got the.
Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley. Yeah, he got the. I'ma be out of Emirates this season.
Yeah,
But,
that's what he's got.
He saw 3 games.
Yeah, he's got the Amaranese. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. He's got the Amaranese flu.
So 3 games, I'm out, man.
He said 3 games. I've had enough, bro. He said man needs a break.
Yeah, because if we do lose this, like let's say United do lose this 2-0, the noise is gonna be even louder, and then that makes that Brentford game, which we're not winning anyway, even more of a problem game, and we ain't winning that. And then when we don't win that, let's say we do lose the next 2, which is very, very possible.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This starts the season. It's like feeling like the season. It's starting to feel like the start of last year, like with Ten Hag.
It's kind of like it's kind of like they made the same mistake.
Like the pressure is now slowly starting to build. Like I can see it, bro.
Yeah, man. It's kind of like watching season 1 of a show that you like, and then you watch season 2 and you're like, this looks kind of familiar. You know what I'm saying? Similar characters, similar plot lines. You know, it's kind of like it's the same writers and the same people making the same decisions, which is what made it so good.
But that was advocate, man. What if season 2 better than season 3?
If season 2 is better than season 3, would you wait? Whoa, what? It's too late for your nonsense, man. I don't even know what you just
He's had enough, bro. He's had enough, bro.
I don't even know what Jez just said to me, but yeah, it's what it's going to be. But the only reason why I think, let's say we do lose to Chelsea and lose to Brentford, let's say hypothetically we lose to Sunderland or don't win that. The only reason I don't see them sacking him then, because they wouldn't want to sack a manager right before a Liverpool game. That's why they're not trying to have Manchester.
Well, you guys got Liverpool coming up as well.
Oh, let me tell you what's gonna happen, Corey. I've been saying
that. They got crazy.
This is how it's gonna go.
Here we go.
This is how it's gonna go. I've been saying it. The season kind of changed though, but I've been writing how it's gonna go. So we're gonna play Chelsea. We ain't gonna win that. We're gonna play Brentford. Not gonna win that. Then it's all going to be all eyes on Sunderland. Won't be a great performance, but I think we'll get the dub, which will quote unquote save his job. Very similar to
win.
We'll get the win. Yeah. Then there's the international break, and this is where it all ends because we play Liverpool away right after the international break. We then play Brighton at home. We then play
away is crazy.
Exactly. We play Liverpool away. We play Brighton at home. We play Forest away, and we play Spurs away. 3 of those 4 we do terribly against because we don't travel to Anfield well. Brighton always beat us at Old Trafford. I think they beat us the last 3 times there, and we ain't beat Spurs in like 3 years.
So you lost to Spurs 4 times last year, bro.
There we go then. So yeah, we ain't beat Warrior J. We ain't beating Brentford. I think
the funniest part of all this is that at the start of the season, people had like 7 wins out of the.
Oh, we gonna get back to them. We gonna get back to them people.
That's the crazy part, bro. I predicted Man United to finish 7th this season, and I'm feeling like I was generous.
Yeah, you was. I told you this when people told me anything about.
I gave you guys Conference League. I gave you guys Conference League ball, bro.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, I didn't. I gave him 10th. I gave him 10th place, and that was generous.
Yeah, and I'm hearing this. According to our sources, United have secret plans to sack Ruben Amorim in the October international break. Which again, if they do. Like the only reason why I think that might not happen is simply because Liverpool away is next and sacking a manager.
Yeah. I can 100% just keep it just for that. Yeah. Like, even though it's a huge game and like it could be dire.
He loses there, then they sack him, and then we play. Who is it after that? Brighton at home, which now the place is going to be completely different. I remember what it was like when Ten Hag got sacked, and they told me like the likes of Saeed and Ash and Double A and other people who I know were at the stadium said the stadium was just rocking. Everyone was just happy.
Bro, I'll be real. I've deadass feel like that Liverpool game could be like his ending, bro. Like I swear Mourinho's last game was at Anfield as well.
Yeah, it was lit. Yeah,
like Portuguese manager as well. It's written.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not lying to you. It might be 5 or 6-0. Like it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good. I know it's crazy.
It could be like, bro. It could easily be like the Oli games, bro. Like that 5-0 at Old Trafford, but you're literally just like Anfield.
I know it's crazy that happened and people still backed him.
Insane, man. Ridiculous.
It's insane. Honestly, it's a sickness. Like you just admit that you're wrong and keep it stepping. You know,
but
admit that you're wrong, keep it stepping.
It's too much for them to do, man. Too proud. You know what I'm saying? Too prideful. Rather than just say, "Hey, we got this wrong," and keep. Because if they just admit they got it wrong, I go, you got it wrong. But you acted quickly and then got in the next manager. And even if you don't get the next manager right, act quickly.
Let's just put it this way: if that all happened, we would all be much more happier with our clubs right now. Like all of us.
Yeah.
Like yo, just move. With me, it's like yo, just move on quick, react to stuff, be proactive. Hey, you know what we got? It's only, and the thing is, it's only your second manager. I remember it was your first appointment. It's not like you're 7, 8 managers in, and it's only 4, 5 seasons. And it's like, right, we've got like 3 managers one season, 2 managers another season. This is your second appointment. All right, we got the first one wrong. Cool. No,
like how many have had Chelsea have? Well, they've had what's that? Like they're like 3, 4?
Yeah, 3, 4 because they had Poch, they had Potter, Maresco,
Lampard,
and Lampard. So
Lampard came back like interim.
It's like, yo, just keep it stepping and just keep moving. And that's why I'm like, yo, it's clearly going wrong. And you lot watched this happen with Ten Hag and said, nah, we're going to run it back. And now there's these reports. Like I said, October, I just don't see them going to Liverpool with, let's say, because you probably won't have an interim by then. So the assistant takes over. Liverpool away is going to be a tough game.
I was gonna ask that as well. Like if Man United sack him, like who's coming in?
They'll be in a adventure. Obviously, I think they'll probably have an interim for a period of time and then go permanent manager.
I can see that.
But I'm saying like directly after you because you don't even have your interim. So like normally like a coach will take it. So you don't really want to be going there with a coach. It's not like all right, such and for instance, I don't know who it is. The under-21s manager goes in and takes over. It's like you don't really want the under-21 manager going in and taking over Anfield away after the manager just gets sacked. But that being said, I put nothing past these. They might do.
It's funny. You know, it's funny because I was watching the.
Would you take that over Amram right now, Flawless?
I've been saying go get interim.
No, bro. I was talking about the under-21s coach.
I even know who he is, but yeah, run it.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't
even know who is our under-21s coach. Or under-23s or whatever it is for Manchester United. Sorry, go on.
No, because it's funny because I watched like obviously I think BT Sports whatever channel whatever Amazon Prime, there we go. They had Martin Carrick interview Thomas Frank and Carrick actually spoke about how it was when Ole got sacked at Watford and then he had to take over the game 2 days after playing Champions League.
Yeah, and what's it called? And then he beat us on the fucking week after, dickhead.
Yeah. So it's like you don't really want to be giving like what had Carrick did to. All right, you're gonna go, even though you're not qualified, you're not a guy, but go take over for the Anfield away. Like no, like nah, you ain't doing that. So he'll probably survive just off that. However, if we lose the next 3, that hand might be forced. Who knows?
Do you think? Obviously, I know we're getting to the end, but do you think, let's say you win some of the games, like for example, let's say you get a result versus the Brighton and stuff like a draw or a win, even if you get certain games where you get the win, where you expect actually a loss maybe, do you think they're going to care about the performance? Because surely you should be caring about the performance.
No, they don't care. If they cared about performance, he wouldn't be here. If we get wins, he stays in the job.
Jazz. I was gonna say, like, if performances like matter to them, like they should have been looking at sacking him time ago, bro. And also, like, bro, look at where Man United are on the table. They're starving for points. I don't think even like performances are even high quality in terms of like right now. Like they need points on the board right now, bro. Like,
I agree.
I swear these men are in the bottom half. I swear.
They're 14 right now. But just the thing is, because even though I agree,
one spot above last year, man, crazy.
It's crazy. Because the thing is, because I agree with that, but it's the same thing though. Like they can go and get the wins, but the performances don't look like they can be sustainable. It's like the same logic though, like in terms of like, yo, you should still get rid because it doesn't look like it gets better. It's just that you're scraping through the wins.
And that's it, and that's fact. So you're saying, you say it's Darren Fletcher. So for instance, they're not going to sack the manager and then go, all right, Darren Fletcher, you take this as we get an interim till the end of the season or as we get a permanent manager, whether that's Areola, Glasner, whoever the case may be. But then again, I put nothing past this lot. But yeah, to your point, if he does get results in Liverpool and Brighton and Forest and you lot, they'll keep him. But it's not. That quartet was set up for him to get sacked. Same way I called the Ollie sacking spot on bar one game because he made it to the Watford game. That was one off. Yeah. This is it. I don't think he makes it past Spurs. I think you lot is that international break is gone. If he's lucky enough, they might give him one after that. But then that's it. Like they did with
the way we play right now. The way we playing right now, unless we're scoring from a corner, we're probably going to
be corner. You lot scoring from a corner, 100%. We got defense set pieces. That's why Brentford them long throws is a wrap. We bind there and go, it's Kearns.
That's why we packed you man up.
That's it. Set pieces.
Actually, no, that's also another question. Before we just leave it, you think Bayern just continue starting?
Yeah, of course. That's his number one.
Because I thought all the reports saying
hold on, so still no Lemons.
No Lemons.
Crazy. Yeah, because
what is he like being eased in, or is he like been brought in as like number 2?
They say I think he's the number 2, bro. Yo, Amorim don't want to play him.
That is actually ridiculous, bro. Man United let go of Onana just to give the number 1 spot to Bayern there. Insane, man.
I think they wanted to give it to Lemens, but Lemens won his. Same way he didn't want Sesko. So I said, you don't see Sesko starting. It took 2 players to get injured for Sesko to start. If we would have signed Gyökeres or Osimhen, you think they aren't starting against you lot. They aren't starting against Fulham. No, he's signing. But one thing about him, he makes it crystal clear when he rates players or when he doesn't. It's why you don't see Maino. It's why you don't see Xerxes.
He had a great cameo when he came on.
Yeah, Maino's a quality. He's a talented player. Like, yeah, but it's mad. You know what I'm saying? All them people who was telling me how wrong I was all of a sudden ain't here. Well, again, people, on that bombshell, we're going to close out, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to Corey's channel, TJ Had to Dip, subscribe to TJ Warren TV, Beta Games TV as well. We're back live tomorrow. We're going to be on the Clips channel as well as the Twitch people. So, like I said, all them watch-alongs we're doing on the Twitch, we're now going to do on the Sarcasm City TV Clips channel as well. So, Bayern Munich versus Chelsea will be live over there. Go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Clips channel, people. So Bayern Munich, Chelsea, and then we're back here for the United Chelsea podcast, like 11 to 8 p.m., 11:45. Now I say 11 to 8 p.m. UK time. But everything I've just mentioned is on the schedule. So you can see everything that's on the schedule on the Twitch, everything that's on the schedule here on the YouTube channel as well. That is your Sarcasm City TV guide, people. So just go to the schedule and you can see I update on a weekly basis, Twitch, monthly basis. So the Clips channel will be the same as well. Yeah, appreciated Warrior J. Yeah, time stamps for the Clips channel. I was like, you know what, let me just put the rest of the watch-alongs on there. So, because this channel's already got so much. Big up, shouts to the lovely Karma every single time. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up all the regulars. Big up all the new people. Big up all the members. Big up all the mods. Big up Joey for the raid. Big up Judge Mo for the raid. I don't think anyone else raided, but if they did, I apologize. We are going to redirect and raid somebody right now. I think Lee Gunner is still live, people. Big up to Us in the chat as well. I believe Gunner's still alive. Hold up. Yeah, Gunner is still alive.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Yeah, Gunner is still alive, people. So we're going to send you lot over there because I don't think anybody else is going live. Let me double check. But shout out to Gunner every single time. But yeah, I think it just is Gunner. Just going to double check that again. Give me 1 second. You lot let me know in the chat if any of the American lot are going live. Like, I don't think TJ is, but for instance, like a TJ or a Jacob or somebody like that. But I don't think so. I think it is legit just Gunner. Yeah, I'm looking here. Yo, everyone's slacking. Crazy, man. But yeah, people, we closing out Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.